Welcome to the campaign of Curse. This is our first ever D&D campaign on stream.
Ever.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
a few first ever, and
we
we
have a
have
first timer here.
a first timer.
Ooh.
We love that. We have two new people joining us in our kind of group streams. So we have Maddie and we also have Andrea joining us for this lovely campaign that we're about to dive on. But yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
Hi, Queens.
And like I said earlier, hi Gorge.
Hi.
So as stated before, but you couldn't hear me, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna get it started. Welcome to the world of Agonies. So this campaign is very centered on mystery and figuring things out. It's also gonna be kind of spooky because House of Cultt always tends to be a little spooky. So I hope you guys are excited. But anyway, let's jump right in. I'm gonna set the scene for you. So, right now, it is about late day. The sun is still in the sky, but there's still like a couple hours before the sun fully goes down. And these beautiful sun rays are casting upon the city of Northbury. Now, Northbury was actually one of the first cities in Agonies, so it is known to be home to scholars and entertainment. So it's very focused on kind of not more or less trades or anything, but really focus on themselves and kind of making everything in Northbury look pretty. So, where we're going to set our scene is in the beautiful tavern, the Bard and the Bagpipes. So, the Bard and the Bagpipes was actually like the third or fourth tavern slash inn kind of built in Northbury. So it's had many years to kind of update and get its footing. So it's very well known in Northbury. It's made of beautiful wood and everything almost looks brand new. The gold on the torches holding them up on the wooden beams in between the windows seem to be all new. So it's very well polished. Right now, since it is late day, the tavern does seem to be pretty full of people since people are just starting to get off work. They want to spend all their gold on drinks with friends. And as we kind of look into the corner, we see this man sitting there by himself with a beautiful ornate silver lamp in front of him. His back is to the window, and he's just kind of sitting there, not really talking to anybody, but just staring intensely into this lamp. So I'm now going to introduce the first character. Vasek, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello. So for everyone who's new here, I'm Avery, and I'm running things, which is why it's kind of janky, but that's okay. So my character is Vasek, or Vasek Kazimir Novakovich. He is a Shadar-kai, which is like a shadow elf character, and he's a blood hunter.
And like all of your characters, he's also a DILF.
And like all of my characters, he is a DILF, because that is the most essential aspect of a D&D character, in my opinion.
That is correct.
I have a magical lamp that you will learn about soon. And that's all I have to say right now.
Perfect. So as Vasek is kind of sitting by himself staring at this lamp, he's just he's not really paying attention to anything else. There is a lot of commotion going on near him since people are slowly starting to fill the tavern. But the beautiful ornate lamp slowly starts to kind of pour out almost a bluish smoke. It's very slow at first, but gradually it starts to get bigger and bigger. And it starts to take the form of something in the chair right across from Vasek. Now I would like to introduce the next character. Zabi, would you like to introduce yourself?
It's a Zeeby. No,
A
I'm kidding.
Zeeby.
It doesn't matter. I go by many names. Hello, I am a Zeeby, Azaba, the lustrous genie of the winds. My friends call me Zabi. But I am a tabaxi / gin monk, if that makes any sense. You'll learn more about it soon, I'm sure.
Perfect.
That's me.
Amazing.
I'm the sexy Catman.
Sexy Catman. We have a DILF and we have a sexy Catman.
So you have
Any
Yeah.
furries out there, I got you.
So Oh my god.
Joke.
So
It's a
as this blue smoke slowly starts to fill in the shape of a humanoid cat person, you start to see all the fur slowly coming out of the smoke, and a zombie appears right in front of Vasek. And the people around are kind of confused, but honestly, they've seen weirder nowadays, so they don't really pay any mind to it. But now there's a fully formed cat being right in front of Vasek.
I should mention I'm also kind of like a snow leopard, big fluffy Persian cat, like a mix between a snow leopard and a big fluffy Persian.
Mhm.
And I'm also yeah, that's all I'll say. Anyway,
Are you also a DILF?
I'm also a DILF. Yeah, I'm also a DILF.
Perfect.
So right now they just seem to kind of be staring at each other, not really saying anything. Some people are kind of taking notice to it, like that's a little odd. I mean, I mean, it just kind of appeared, and now they're just staring at each other.
And he looks at me.
And then I look at him, and he looks at me.
And I look at him.
Good. That was good. Yeah, baby.
So, as this is happening, and more people are starting to fill the tavern, Bassett kind of looks over towards the door because there's this very kind of odd looking creature walking in. And right beside this odd looking creature is a human. So they're both very interested because they're both kind of the same exact way. It's obviously a human and then a weird creature. So they're both as Azabi and Vasek are kind of looking towards the door as these two characters walk in. The next two I would like to introduce would be Yas and Leon. Yas, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
That's it. We're done. That's all.
And scene.
End stream.
That's the end of the campaign. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming.
It was so much
So-
fun.
So good.
So Yaz is an Aarakocra. Very, very tall, a little weird looking, likes to keep to himself. Do you have a question?
Oh, sorry. I'm fixing my lighting. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting I
Question?
put this thing up.
Question,
There.
answer. So, you know, sort of mostly reclusive, keeps to himself, not very social, but yeah, they're here. Or he's here. Sorry.
Perfect. And Leon, would you like to introduce your character?
So Leon is a very pretty boy, blonde-haired, blue-eyed cleric, who also doesn't like talking to people.
Yeah, that tracks.
So you know, it makes sense.
It does.
It makes sense that
Me
we came
too.
in together. I'm also
Yep.
a what are they called? A bearded vulture. That's what.
Ooh.
Bearded
Amazing.
Mhm.
So as you both kind of walk in, you notice that the tavern is getting very full at this point, and the only empty seats seem to be beside this weird cat person and this very rugged-looking blonde dude. So you're just kind of looking at each other, kind of wondering where to sit. You're also wondering if you should get a drink with the shillings you just got because you both just came back from a retrieve mission. Because a lady lost some of her gems in the northern town of Dundee, and that Dundee is normally known as the vacation spot. So she just needed some people to go and get the gems, and thankfully you returned them. So you have about 5 more shillings in your inventory than usual.
I mean, I'd get a drink.
So as you're both kind of very reclusive, and Yas kind of gives Leon this look like, about you, but I'm gonna get a drink. So Yas walks up to the bar as kind of leaving Leon there, just kind of twiddling their thumbs, just standing there looking around. And as Yas approaches the bar, they notice this kind of very busy woman. She's somewhat regularly beautiful. She has long blonde hair. She's wearing kind of this white top that has ruffles, almost like what you envision like a pirate would be wearing. She seems fairly busy. She's getting drinks for certain people. She's putting drinks on platters for servers to take to tables. But as you approach, she kind of notices you and goes, "Oh, hey there. What can I get you?"
Um, anything.
Anything at all, love. I mean, we got a lot. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't really think about it. I'm fairly busy. And as she's saying that, she kind of plunks two beers on the table for the server to grab, and she's also kind of bending under the counter grabbing stuff.
Be bending to like with her posterior raised.
Oh
sort of
my
a vibe?
god.
Like, what are we talking here? Like, is she flirting with the bird?
No, she's crouching. She's
She's
not
working.
bending. She's
Azabi is
crouching.
staring at her ass.
All the way across the bar.
All the way across the bar.
Yaz points at a beer and goes, "That."
All right, love. That's actually one of the cheapest beers we got. You know, people that like to come in here, they usually don't make a lot, but if I can get it for you, definitely. That's just one gold, love.
One go.
Okay. He puts a gold piece on the counter.
Perfect. She kind of puts her hand over it and slides it towards her as she takes it in her palm and kind of turns around, gets a mug, fills it, slams it on the bar in front of you and goes, "All right, love, there you go. Is there anything else I can get you and what appears to be a friend?"
We are not friends.
All right, love.
Takes
Sorry
the beer
for
and leaves.
presuming.
Is her booty popped? Is it voluptuous?
Oh my god.
You can
Oh my god.
make an insight check.
I don't know who you are, but
I'm
that.
reading the comment. But I will make an insight check.
Insight check.
I don't know who you are,
Let's see.
Liblisty, but I
18.
love you.
So you can see she is a fairly busty woman, and she also has a pretty good derriere. Almost looks like she got what you would call modern day a BBL.
Oh my goodness. Good for her.
I lean over
Sure.
to Vasek and I go, Do you see that? Do you see that bar wench? She's dummy thick.
Let's hope she's
Duh.
not into cat people.
Duh.
No. Unfortunately, it is too loud where she can't even like recognize everybody. So thank God she doesn't hear you saying that. But as Yas kind of grabs their beer and kind of turns over to Leon, they both kind of look around for places to sit. And unfortunately, right now, since so many people have been coming in, the only places available are 2 seats. And kind of there's this table and there's 2 seats on one end, but there's like a bench on the other where a lot more people could sit, but it seems like no one has taken it. And behind like the bench is the window to the street.
How cute. You guys are sitting on the same side of the booth.
No, it's. Are we?
Well, no, Vasek is sitting on the booth with his back to the window, and Azabi is in front on the chair.
Also, our commenter Lee is in another one of the campaigns that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
will
I
also
love
be
that!
streaming
I did read
soon.
that.
Oh my god, that's so
Yeah.
exciting!
Very fun. Yaz, I'm going to go stand at the booth. I'm not sitting. I'm just going to stand at the end. And
So
just
So as you approach the booth and kind of just stand there, both Vasek and Azabi seem to kind of take interest in you, and like this bird person is just kind of standing there. So it's very peculiar in a way. And Yas seems kind of standoffish.
What do you
I'm
want?
gonna get immediately uncomfortable. We'll follow yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I stare at Yas and I say, what do you want? Why are you here?
If you need me to translate,
The gods!
I will happily translate. I know his accent is a bit thick, but hello. My name is Azabi.
Wait, are you talking about my accent or the bird?
No, it's fine. Shush, it's okay. Introduce yourself.
I do not want anything. And he turns around. Keeps drinking.
Alrighty. I turn to Azabi and I just go, that was fucking weird.
Yes, this is very awkward. I'm having an interesting time. I'm
Yes.
intrigued. I've never had sex with a bird person before, so this could prove fruitful.
Interesting.
Yaz is still there, just like leaning against the table and not looking at you guys.
I figured.
So as this kind of awkward tension is slowly growing between the two groups, this other person kind of walks in, and you all kind of take a notice because they seem a little bit more out of place than the rest of the tavern's people. They're wearing a little bit more what seems to be kind of like a almost like a warrior garb, but it's much more better placed in certain areas, and it certainly accentuates their features. So I'd like to introduce the last and final character. I'm
Hey!
so sorry. 1 second. Sindra, would you like to
Yay!
introduce yourself, please?
So I'm Andrea. I am new here. I am playing a homebrewed Witcher in Blood Hunter. So I've never played these races or anything before. So I hope to be able to play them properly, especially in the fighting aspect. But yeah, my character.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So yes, I'm a yes.
You're a Yas and
Yeah.
Slay, yes.
Yeah, very awesome play.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like the
Okay.
Witcher video games or whatever. That's kind of like what my character's based off of.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, as you kind of walk in, you're sensing a little bit of tension because all these characters that are very kind of peculiar looking in the normal sense are kind of off to your left as you enter the tavern. And you're kind of sensing this almost tension going on over there. But you just came to Northbury to kind of see the entertainment, see what's going on, because since Northbury is one of the main cities, it is known for its entertainment. So you just thought, might as well pop by, do a little bit of exploration, see what's going on. So
Okay.
as you walk into the tavern, there's a lot of hustle and bustle, and you're kind of deciding, okay, well, what do I want to do here?
Okay. Well, I go up and order a beer, of course. A pint of beer, your finest pint of beer, or not the finest. I'm kind of broke, but
All right. The beautiful BBL bar wench walks
yeah.
up to you. Really, the finest beer, but I mean, what is that? What you want, love? I mean, I can do that for you.
Cheapest beer. Yeah, I'm broke.
All right, love. You're no different than anyone else here. That's 1 gold shilling.
One
Awesome.
gold shilling.
Pass her the gold shilling.
Perfect. She does the same thing again, where she kind of slaps the desk or the bar table and kind of slides the coin toward her. She turns around, gets the drink ready, and slams it right in front of you and goes, "All right, well, just let me know if you need anything else, love. I'm quite busy, so if I don't get back to you ASAP, just come up to me, okay?"
Thank you.
While they're all doing their drinks and whatnot, I'm over in the booth and I pick up my own lamp and I whoosh a goblet into existence and I just start pouring like blue milk from my lamp into my goblet and then I just put it down and I just start sipping on it. Like, no, well, not acknowledging it.
I like push my cup closer to his, but not like looking. I'm just like casually like pushing
Do
it.
you
like
want, do you want some milk?
The-
Vasek, would you like some milk? I can
Yes.
I can give you some milk if you would like.
give me your fucking
Okay.
milk.
Okay, all right. No need for the profanity, Vasek. We talked about this. We have company.
I am sorry.
I start to pour some milk into his goblet.
So as
Good
you're
milk.
pouring the milk into his goblet, you kind of notice that like it's a very peculiar sight. Like you're starting to draw a bit more attention. More of the like taverns people are kind of looking your way and being like, "What is going on? Like this is interesting. It's almost like a dinner and a show." Sorry, excuse me, frog in my throat. Cindra's just kind of laid back on the bar, drinking their pint, and kind of just glancing over, seeing what's going on. And still, Yas and Leon are kind of still just standing by themselves, not doing that much. What would you like to do next?
I guess I look at all the tables, and I guess I eye their table. Do they have an extra seat?
Yeah, so where Yas and Leon are, there's 2 chairs instead of 1, unlike where Vasek and Azabi is sitting, where it's only 1 chair and then the booth. But
Okay.
on where Yas and Leon are sitting, there's 2 chairs and a booth, which Leon, are you sitting or are you standing with Yaz?
Give her 1 second.
I feel like Leon is standing. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So they're both kind of standing there. So there's 2 chairs and a whole booth open.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll sit on one of the chairs. And I nod to everyone and I say, "Is anyone from around here? Can anyone tell me about this location? Monsters? Question mark?"
I'm not from around here, no. And no monsters here. Nope. No, nothing of the sort. Nope. Nope. I
Something
like
weird happening
just
here.
just kind of look over at Vasek like, what the fuck? What is going on?
You are a monster hunter.
Yes. Yes, I hunt monster for coin.
Yes, I do the same.
Ooh.
Are
Tell
you?
me more.
Are you? I've lost my accent. Hold on.
I know it's
I know.
really. I keep
I
slipping
gotta
into
like
your
figure out a
accent.
voice for this character.
Me and fucking Vasek just end up switching accents when we talk
Yeah.
to
We
each
take
other.
each
You know
other's
what? It's because you guys
accents.
spend too much time together.
That's correct.
This is
Because
true.
they look like each other.
This is true. Are you with the Blood Hunter Order?
Yes, yes. I am an apprentice of the Blood Hunters.
Interesting, interesting. I studied with them years ago.
Ooh, that's cool.
So
Weird that you
What
guys are
brings
the
you to
same
the
level.
city?
I search for adventure, I search for monster hunting, anything for coin.
Interesting.
How about everyone else?
I'm just here. I'm just here.
Yes.
doing my thing. I go where Vasek goes. I'm like his +1.
Mm.
His date, if you will. You know. We don't
I
like. We
wouldn't.
don't
I
want to say anything
wouldn't
too
call
serious,
it that.
but you know.
Well, it's not really. You are a catman.
Yes, I'm your good time boy. Your
I can't stand you.
A tabaxi, eh?
Yes, hello. I'm a tabaxi. 100% tabaxi. That's
Ooh.
me. Just a tabaxi.
Just a cat.
This is not true.
Meow.
These cat lies. Do not trust this cat.
Vasek, please.
What?
I'm talking. Vasek,
I'm sorry.
please.
It's a good
Thank you.
thing no one can understand him.
What? What did you say?
The accent's
Who are
too
you?
thick. No one can understand him. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
Vasek's
not
like,
fair.
what accent? You guys have accent.
What accent? I'm not speaking with an accent.
And
No,
you guys have
ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just follow Vasek around and he does. I don't know. I don't really know what you do. I stay in my lamp most of the time, to be honest.
Interesting.
It's very nice in there. You should come over for drinks sometime. I have some wonderful blue milk I think you'd love.
Is there any alcohol?
It is good milk.
If you want it to be alcohol, I can make it
Ooh.
alcohol. Just
Then
hurts a little bit
I
more.
will follow you up on that.
Perfect.
So as you guys are kind of starting to have this conversation, one of the servers kind of walks over and how else would I describe them? Basically a twink. Like they look freshly 19, very young and scrawny, and they kind of come over and they look at all of you and they're kind of intimidated by all of you because you're just so interesting to look at. So this poor little twink boy is kind of just staring at you like, d- do you guys need anything?
I
Uh,
drink the rest of my beer and I order another one.
Okay. So that's one beer. Anything else?
Could I get your number?
You beat me to it.
number?
Yeah, I guess you
Oh.
need his raven. His raven.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, can I
Um,
get your home address? Does that work? I don't know. Can I get
He's
your
slowly-
carrier
What time are you
pigeon?
there when he's sleeping?
So as you can see, he's slowly being like, "What is going on?" And he starts kind of shaking a bit. He's like, so just one beer.
Just one beer.
okay, and he kind of like toddles off. And as he's walking off from you guys, he kind of trips over his own foot.
Oh,
So you can obviously tell he's a little shy, a little anxious, but he goes up to the barmaid and orders your beer. And from what you see, she's not really too focused on it right now. She has a lot of other business to kind of do. But he kind of walks off from the bar and goes to other tables a little bit more confidently than when he came to you guys.
You know that twink? He should grow a pair. He really should. He needs to stand up tall. I unfortunately I should also because I had a horrible accident. Yeah, it's just I don't want
I
to.
think Yaz doesn't turn his body, but like just his neck because it's very long, and like leans over and is like, a pair of what?
Testicles. Yes,
You-
testicles.
You think he should have a second pair?
No, I think he should grow you know what? This joke has run its course. What are we doing here? Hello.
See into
He
his
seems like a
pants.
really nice person. Maybe don't do that.
Okay. Side note, it's really hard to tell when you're in character because your voice is just as nervous as you are
Yeah.
out of character.
And you know
What?
what? It's gonna stay there.
It's gonna say that way.
Oh, that's funny.
So as you are sitting there, you notice he slowly starts to come back, and he has the kind of silver plate with the one single beer on it. And even though there's only one beer on it, he's still kind of shaking, and some
Aw.
of the beer is slowly starting to like kind of spill over the edge. He tilts kind of over to Syndra and goes, "This is for you."
Thank you. I look him in the eye and I say thank you. Yes. And I take a nice long swig of my beer.
Okay, and you guys, you sure you don't need anything?
Are you all right? You seem a little frightened. Are you all right? Is everything
It's
okay?
this is my first night on the job, and
Oh, you're doing a wonderful job.
thank you. Before I left home, my dad said I should grow some balls and just kind of push through, but I don't know.
Stand up
Anyway,
straight.
I've said too much. I'm gonna go, and he kind of just walks off.
Have a good night.
Zabi, was that boy your son?
No, what? Vasek. You've known me for how long? Have I ever mentioned a son?
I do not trust you, kid.
Fair enough.
I feel like you have sons.
I have
Or
sons.
daughters.
Or daughters? Children as a whole.
Children.
You know, I spent many a time traveling the different planes, so there are a few potential BBs out there. Baby BBs.
Baby and babies.
I'm gonna get that tattooed.
Baby BBs.
Yes.
Babies all around. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So little side note, when I mentioned that Yas and Leon went kind of on that retrieve mission, did you put any gold in your inventory yet or no?
How much would I put in?
Hold on. So as
Yeah.
you guys are kind of as you guys are kind of standing there, this what seems to be like an old little frail woman kind of walks in and walks right up to you and it walks right up to Yas and Leon and goes, "Oh, I just want to thank you so much for grabbing my jewels. You have no idea what this means to me."
Walks up to who? Sorry? Yaz?
Yeah, Yas and
Oh,
Leon.
okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. I was like,
Grabbing the jewels, you said?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I told you I would pay you, and I have what seems it's like my life savings, but I owe it to you. All these jewels were my great grandparents, and they were passed down in my lineage. Still, you have no idea what this means to me, the both of you. You're like angels.
I do not know about angels, but you do not have to give all of your money.
Well, I need to pay both of you. I have about 10 gold. I could give you 5 and the handsome young gentleman 5.
I
You
will
know what?
take.
I'm gonna pass.
Oh, but I insist! You've done this for a little old lady who couldn't go herself.
Gold? I'll take gold.
How about this? We each take 2.
Oh, you guys! And she kind of, she kind of wraps her arms around Yas's kind of like furry body and just like snuggles into it. You have no idea. Oh, you angels, you saints! Oh my goodness.
Yas tenses up and just
Oh. And as she kind of pulls away, she goes, "Okay, thank you again." And she gives you both 2 gold, so you can put that in your inventory.
I said,
Ooh, thank you.
Wow, so
So-
everybody's getting paid except for the cat. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, old lady. I would like gold. Hi.
Kit,
Don't
I
we
don't
do
get
have
not
any
trust.
pockets.
Do not trust old lady.
Oh, thank you, Vasek. You keep
the-
me sane.
It
And
could
as
be
she's-
Baba Yaga in disguise.
Not Baba Yaga, no. No,
It
please,
could
not
be
again,
Baba
not again.
Yaga.
She took my balls. No.
Do not
Baba
trust old
Yaga.
ladies.
And as she kind of pulls away from Yas and goes and looks up at him and goes, "Are these your friends?"
We are best
Do
friends.
not
We've known
know
each other
them.
since birth.
I do
Oh,
not know them.
Yes.
really? And as soon
Yes.
as she hears that you were best friends, she kind of walks over to oh, excuse me, this frog in my throat. She walks up to Vasek and Azabi and goes, "Really? How long have you known each other?"
You know, I actually sat on Yas's egg. Kept it warm.
Oh.
Incubated it.
The godmother.
That's
Yes, yeah.
crazy. Really?
Yes.
And she looks back at Yas.
Julian.
You know, I have a very parental instinct.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a saint you are.
Oh,
A
thank
cute
you.
little cat.
Now
And she
about
kind of
that gold. Sorry.
and she
Vasek
kind of
holds all of my money, so if you want to, donate some to the cause, please feel
Oh,
free.
but I don't have that much. I gave half of what I had to those 2 gorgeous saints.
Yas
Yeah.
leans over you, Azabi. He's like, do you need gold?
To me? Asking me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't need anything really, but I like gold.
You can take this then. And slams the 2 pieces of gold. Leave her alone.
Okay, well, thank you, Baba Yaga. It's been nice talking to you. And I just
Oh.
I paw the gold over to Vasek.
Oh,
I will
well,
take
it was
this.
it was a pleasure to me. And is this one of your lady friends? And she kind of gestures over to Syndra.
No.
Oh, well, she's very beautiful. You might want to consider picking up a maiden like that. Oh,
Maidenless?
maiden.
Maidenless.
And as she kind of says that, she goes, "Well, I must get going. It's gonna be dark soon. Bye, everyone. Thank you again." And she
Get home
slowly kind
safe.
of hobbles out of the tavern.
I
I
look
do
over
not
at Vasek
trust.
and I go, wow, Baba Yaga was a lot nicer than she was before.
No, I do not trust Baba Yaga. She's leaving in the night to grab children. Do not
No.
trust Baba Yaga.
Vasek, don't say such things. You'd give
I
me
could tell.
nightmares.
I could tell the way that she walked.
She had that spring in her step, yes.
She had that Baba Yaga walk.
That Baba Yaga sway.
I've seen 1 or 2 Baba Yagas in my time, and I tell you, they sway like that old lady. Do not trust her, Azabi.
Vasek, you keep me sane. You're my better half. Thank you. I caress his face.
Do not
With
touch
my
my
paw.
face.
I'm
Kid.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I
I've been away from
flick
my
water
scratching
at
post
you.
for too long. Stop it!
Niet, niet! Bit kid!
It's cute.
Sorry,
Kid.
I'm sorry. Master, please.
Right, that's it enough.
Okay.
Now give me more of your milk.
I pour milk for you out of my lamp.
Thank you.
As you're
Thank you.
pouring the milk, this is like Syndra's, Yas's, and Leon's kind of first time seeing blue milk being poured out of a lamp into someone's cup. So very intriguing.
I just
Very
like I
intriguing.
offer like I just gesture like and to like
You know,
anyone's-
And I'm like, it's
I'm
good.
You know what? I've got
intrigued,
nothing else to lose.
and I will take that, and
perfect.
I'll
Oh,
down it and see what happens.
Azabi pours some in Syndra's goblet as well as Leon's goblet.
It is very good. You try it. The blue milk.
Well, I take a shot of this. Do I have to make a Constitution saving roll? Or something?
Could you imagine? Make a Constitution saving throw.
It is an acquired taste. I have gotten used to
Damn
it.
So as you kind of drink it, and it feels like almost like a sludge kind
Oh.
of going down your throat, but it's almost like tasteless. Like it doesn't really
Oh.
have a taste, but it almost has the sensation of kind of like a thick alcohol kind of.
Sometimes if
Okay,
I
so I'm
don't
used
eat
to
well
it.
throughout the day, it's a little salty. But
Oh, boy.
You know.
I have noticed that.
Vasek told me it reminds him of milk from the old country.
Milk from the old country.
Yes, back home in my village.
Did you say master?
Yes.
In
In what way?
What do you mean? In most ways. He dictates what I do. He tells me what to do.
It is arrangement.
Yas is glaring at Vasek now.
And I just lift up my two paws and you can see like the two shackles on my wrist.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, yes, you know, it is what it is, but you know. We vibe. We move on. We have good time.
We do vibe. This is true.
I love this guy right here. Yeah.
I do not love Kit,
He'll grow to love me.
but I need his help. So
So you enslave him.
it is complicated. Cat is Jinn, and Jinn has lamp, and I had to use lamp. So
Simple. Very simple. Easy stuff. You know, you learn this in the first 100 years of Jin school, you know, like it's not
Can
it's
you
not
grant
complex.
wishes with the lamp?
Don't
well,
talk
it
about
is
wishes.
yeah. It is
You
complicated.
don't talk about wishes.
I don't want to know about wishes.
Like Yas sits down beside Azabi and like leans in. It's like, do you need to be freed?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, while the wielder of the lamp has 2 wishes left, they have offered me freedom for the last wish. So we shall see how that goes, but yeah, it's happened before, and here I am. So maybe
He
this
sort of-
time I'll
He
be
pulls
lucky.
out his Yikowa a little bit. Do you want me to kill that guy?
No, God, no, please. No, I'd be forced back into my lamp. I wouldn't like that. No, after every user, so it's unfortunately after every master, I do need to take like a few 100-year nap or like something. I don't know. I can't really tell time in my lamp. It's like a liminal space. You know, it's very odd. It's just weird. Like it's a very comfy place, and I enjoy spending time there. I watch a lot of the Golden Girls there, but you know, it's nice. But I won't see you guys ever again if you kill Vasek. I'm just saying, because I'll be in my lamp and you won't be able to get me out.
Okay, so maybe we kill this guy?
Who are we killing?
Nothing.
Nah.
Alrighty.
I would not. I basically lean
Another
over. I lean over to Yas and I go, "It would not be advisable."
Very well. Put
So
this weapon away.
as you guys are kind of finishing this conversation, you kind of hear a slam of the tavern door, and kind of the whole tavern goes quiet as they look at the door, and this shaken man with a little bit of blood on him seems to be on his arm and across his
Blood.
stomach. He kind of walks in, he's limping on one leg, and kind of almost the whole tavern is looking at this man kind of shamble in. He
I
seems
lean
very
over to
shaken.
Vasek. I lean over to Vasek and go, "That man looks like he's been shaken vigorously."
And
How do you mean?
Look at him. He looks shaken.
Espresso.
I prefer it stirred.
What do you mean? You drink my espresso shots straight whenever I gives them to you. Stirred. This guy, always with the jokes.
so as the shaken man kind of walks in, he shambles to the bar, and as he gets to the bar, the kind of crowd of the tavern slowly kind of gets back to what it once was, as they kind of take in and see that, well, he's not bothering us, so but he kind of, you see the barmaiden get him a drink, and he's just standing there, like you can see visibly his hand is shaking as he's slowly drinking his beer.
Master, would you like me to float over to that man and see what is going on?
You do not need to call me master.
Okay. Vasi, would you like me
yes.
to go over there?
What?
That's my pet name for him. He loves it. Okay, I'll go over now. Anyone would like to
Is
join?
this?
Bird?
I stand up and I
Skit.
join and I follow to see what's
Perfect.
up.
I will also come.
Don't come. Don't come.
As you kind of stand up and kind of chairs move and the table wobbles, he kind of like and looks over in your direction, very jumpy,
Uh-oh.
and he kind of looks back to the bar and his drink still shaking.
I just like put my paws around his like hand and cup his hands in between mine and go, drink.
It's okay.
Does he have a lot of blood loss?
Make an insight check.
Ooh. Insight check.
Inside check.
Insight check. Okay, come on. There. Sorry, my computer is slow.
All
okay.
good.
Come on, computer.
Let's go.
I think a medicine check might also work.
Yeah, either a medicine check or an insight, honestly. Well, insight because you're trying to see if like, yeah.
Oh, I rolled 2d20s. What the fuck am I doing?
Oh no!
Okay. Roll 1.
You got a 1?
Okay, I got an
Roll
8.
1 dice.
Oh, okay.
I got an 8.
So from what you can see, it doesn't necessarily seem to be his blood.
Oh.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah,
to
of course.
see and ask him to see if I can get some information out of him?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at. Oh, actually, an 18.
Oh,
it was a nat 20.
Oh, it was a
by
nat
the way.
20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Nat
Oh.
20.
So I go, tell me.
The first nat 20.
Woo!
Too bad
Second
you
roll
got
of the game.
negative. Third.
Is just like red wine
Third.
on him, or
Red.
I go to lick it. No, that is blood. That is
Yes.
blood. That is blood.
So, what were you gonna ask him?
I just go, tell me. That was a nat 20. You should tell me what I want to know.
I don't. A lot happened. I shambled all the way over here from Dundee.
Dundee?
It was a horror show. People were being mauled. I don't know. And he kind of goes back into his drink and.
Okay, well, people have been mauled from Crocodile Dundee. I don't know where that is. Vasek, anything? Anybody? Who's with me here? Wait a sec.
I'm
It's
new to this
so-
town. I'm here, I think.
It's just Yas and Syndra, right? Just with me?
Yeah.
Oh, but I can't. Vaz can also hear because I forgot to mention Vaz and I have telepathy while Vaz is in possession of the lamp.
Oh, boy.
This is true.
Yes.
I don't need to go
So-
anywhere.
Yeah, you three are up at the man at the bar, and then kind of in the corner, Leon and Vasek are kind of standing near each other. Well, Vasek is sitting, and then Leon is standing.
Totally not paying attention to each other at all.
Well, I lean over, and I say, I don't know how much I trust this guy. I don't think that's real blood.
Dundee's
Mm,
left, unfortunately.
You could roll a perception check if you want to find out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Would it be insight since it's true intentions of a creature?
It's just blood.
Or just perception?
Do you want to find the insight of the blood? Do you want to find
Yeah,
like what the
like-
intentions are of the blood? What is the blood's intent?
Like, if it's real blood or not?
So,
I
Is it
guess.
turned on?
I mean, I rolled 11.
I mean, from what you can tell, it is 100% real blood.
Oh, okay,
Um,
never mind.
And
That right there is genuine human blood.
Genuine.
Well, I guess we have to investigate.
what are you investigating?
We should go to Dundee.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee, see if he slayed
Crocodile
all these
Dundee.
slayed all these bodies.
Where is this crocodile man?
Yeah, I guess we should ask where this location is.
Where is Dundee from here, sir?
I was
Yeah,
just in Dundee.
I use my. You were?
Mm-hmm.
What happened in Dundee?
I got the gems.
Hmm.
Right.
So-
Yeah.
Dundee is a place, and you know where it is.
Yes.
It's the man kind of is shaking, and he lowers his cup and he goes, "It's north of here. It's the only other town on the island."
Okay,
Thanks. Awesome. So let's go.
I'm
I
down.
I don't know if you
Perfect.
want to go. I don't
I
know
go.
if those.
I like shush. I'm at Shiva. I go to fist bump syndrome. Perfect. We got this. Let's go.
Yas
he
puts
kind
a
of-
hand on the guy's shoulder and goes,
I.
"Were you followed?"
I don't know. I got out of there. I kind of blacked out. I just found myself in Northbury, and I walked here to get a drink to calm my nerves.
I use one of my astral arms. I just like bring out an astral arm and I just like I put it hit a paw on the other shoulder while I'm just
And
like
I-
on completely the other side of the table.
And as you do, you kind of ah!
It's fine. It's just it's my arm. Don't worry. I have many arms.
Okay. I don't know if you actually want to go back there. I don't know if those things are still there. Last I heard, I don't even know if my kid is still alive. I saw
Listen,
my
you
wife
don't
die.
get to tell me what to do. Only Vasi gets to tell me what to do.
I look at the man and I say, "Can you describe what the monsters looked like and how many of them were there?"
He's kind of stuttering, and you can see his eyes are kind of darting back and forth, like he's trying his best to remember.
I lean
But
over
from
to
what it
Syndra.
seems,
Oh, sorry.
from what he seems, he legitimately is so terrified that he can't find the words or even the memories to tell you.
I lean over to Syndra and I go, "This man seems catatonic.
Oh,
We should probably move on and go check
And
it
then he
out."
winks at the camera.
I go, "Ayo!"
Singer! Yeah,
There's
babe.
a rim shot in the background. Yeah, yeah, baby.
The band
A
is just-
zombie just breaks the fourth wall constantly.
That's
Yeah,
kinda
the
vibe.
band playing in the corner, the bard, all you can hear from the drum set is.
It's just
Boom.
office.
Yeah. Every now and then you'll get a confessional office style from. You know, this bird person is very nice. I like them, but they.
Zabi,
mope
who are you
quite a
talking
bit.
to? Where are you looking? What is that?
Vasi,
Yes.
Flash
can you please?
I don't care for a zombie.
Okay, let's go to Dundee. Shall we, Dundee, everybody? Anyone for Dundee?
I'm down.
Has any? Yes, perfect. Awesome.
So, you and Syndra have decided to go, but there is still Basic. Yas, did you say you were going?
Okay.
I try and get out the door, by the way, but I just can't because Vasik's still sitting down. Like, hello.
What sort of
So-
situation? Like you can't get through the door, or you go through the door and then you appear back in the tavern.
Pretty much that. Yeah, I walk out and then it just immediately comes back in, and I'm like, God damn it, again,
Like when you-
Vasek!
Zombie, what are you doing? What is happening?
Like when you're
Where are
trying
you
to get
going?
far in Minecraft, and it's like, whoop,
I'm just like I'm scratching at the door now. I'm just like,
ah.
So, as you three have kind of decided to go to Dundee on this man's behalf,
sorry,
before
really quickly.
you,
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Maddie. How are you? I love you.
hi, Maddie. Before you kind of leave his premise, he grabs onto Yas's shoulder and
How tall
tells
is
him,
he?
he's like reaching.
Okay.
He is reaching. So he's not that tall. He's mediocre, but like he's reaching to get your shoulder. And he kind of he talks to you. If you are
Maybe
going
want
to go back
puppies?
there, please,
What's up, bees?
if you can, I just need to know if my baby is still alive.
I will try.
What does
Pretty
your
dark
baby
shit.
look like?
It's not
Just
even
like
a
me.
year old. just like
Not a year old, oh boy.
the last time I saw him, he was in his crib, and then everything happened.
You know, Vasek.
Yeah. Vasek walks over. Have you noticed many babies go missing? Could
Baba
it
Yaga.
be
Baba Yaga is back.
Baba Yaga?
Vasek, you could wish her away right
That
now.
old lady that was in here, I tell you,
Come
Baba Yaga.
He kind of shuts you down.
We
and goes,
had
"No,
her. We had her and she left.
It wasn't.
If you listen to me, it was Baba Yaga.
I
tell
come
you.
over holding my lamp. I'm like, Vasek, you could use the wish. This is worth it.
Niet.
Believe me. Believe
No.
me.
I have encountered Baba Yaga before. I will do it again.
You're no fun.
So as these four are kind of around this guy, Leon, are you still kind of standing by yourself? Are you kind of watching? Are you overhearing what's going on?
I watch the encounter and decide to walk up.
Okay. So as you walk up, you notice that like at this point he's done talking. There's too many people around him. He just wants to be alone. He wants to have his drink. He needs to calm down. And as you're standing, he goes to the barmaid. How much for a room? And she goes, oh, it's maybe about 5 shillings, but you seem pretty tired, so I'm gonna say 4. And he slams down 4 gold shillings. And he goes, done. What room? And the barmaid goes, oh, love, just go upstairs, turn left, and number 4's
Yes, sir.
open, so you can take that one. And he goes, okay, can I get at least 2 more beers up there? And as he says that, the barmaid goes, hey, you! And the little twink looks over, huh? I need you to take about 2 beers up to room 4 in about 5 minutes. Can you do that? Yeah, no, yeah. And, the man kind of, the man kind of slunks and goes, if you find him, you've got to come back and let me know, okay?
I look
lean
the
over.
man in the eye and I nod.
I lean over to Vasek and I don't have to whisper. I just kind of think to Vasek. I'm like, babies go for a lot. A lot. You guys can't hear this. You can't judge a single thing. Babies go for a lot in the black market. I've heard.
I on the outside.
Do you think?
As a player?
Yeah.
I think back and I say, do you think Baba Yaga is selling babies?
Yes, that's what I was getting at.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting. Usually she eats them, but
Well, if you have
in this
an excess
economy, I
amount,
mean,
yeah, right.
They make good sacrifices.
Whoa!
Too much.
Okay, so I'm gonna shake the man's hand and tell him that we're gonna bring back his baby.
I look him in the eyes and I say, Baba Yaga will pay.
He
Yes.
goes, okay, I need to go. And he kind of slowly slunks over and walks up the stairs, and he's slowly up into the hallway where you can't see because he's upstairs.
I just start playing my pan flute.
Yeah, there's no way we're getting that baby
I
back.
start vibing.
This always calms Vasek down.
I drink a bit of my beer and I look into the distance and think.
Very weird.
Yas.
Yes.
Yas and Leon, could you meet me in DM Whisper just for like 2 seconds? Oh wait,
Yeah.
It is
no,
gonna fuck
actually,
things up,
because
isn't
yeah,
it?
do you, Syndra,
We can just
Vasek,
mute.
and
We
Azabi,
can
can you mute?
deafen.
Do you
Mute?
want to just
Okay.
mute you, or
Or is
just
it-
all 3 of you?
Is it deafen?
Just deafen
we can deafen
yourselves.
ourselves.
Wee! Now stream won't hear secrets, but I can share secrets with stream. I don't have any secrets with stream. Hello and welcome. They're all gonna think that I am crazy because I am talking to stream as they cannot hear me. But that is okay. Welcome to stream, everyone. Thank you for all of the follows that we have gotten. I don't remember the names right now, but thank you for them. This accent is going all over the place, and that's okay. I'm working on it, you know? Look at them. They all think I'm crazy because I'm talking to no one. But little do they know. Talking to you beautiful people. Thank you for joining us for our first session. We're having a lot of fun. I don't know how late we're going to go. We'll see. It's D&D. It always runs later than usual, so we'll see how this goes. I hope you're all having fun. I hope you all don't encounter a Baba Yaga. You never know where they may be lurking. Alright? And I'm just here to warn you all. I don't have any secrets. I can tell you a Vasek secret. Do you want a Vasek secret? Vasek's body, he covers it all up because he was secretly tortured and he's covered in scars. There's your secret, okay? Shh, don't tell anyone. Shh. Secrets. Shh.
Right, Avery? Stream couldn't hear any of that?
No, I was sharing secrets because only stream could hear me.
I was like, who the fuck are you talking to?
I know, I was like, they're gonna think I'm crazy because I'm talking to no one.
I was like, wait a second, hold on.
Jeez.
I share secrets.
As the man goes upstairs and is now no longer out of sight, the 5 of you are now kind of standing almost in a circle, just kind of looking at each other.
Still playing my fan flute.
Okay, so what's happening? So the guy went upstairs
to his room.
Okay. It's late at night too, isn't it?
No, the sun is still up, but it's like almost on the horizon.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah, you have about 2 hours until the sun fully sets.
Okay.
Shall we get going? Anybody?
If we go now, we can get there before it gets dark.
I'm down.
This one knows.
Let me get
This
there.
one.
This one knows.
This one knows many things.
Yes.
Alright, I say we go.
I'm down. I finish my beer, I put it on the table, and I leave a little tip, I guess. Do people even tip?
Yeah, in the middle of kind of the barmaid working, she kind of notices and goes, excuse me, love, you've left your money here.
I shrug and I take it back.
I kind of like I lean over the table and I just go.
I pat him on the back.
Blue milk and leave it for her.
Yeah,
that is
a
okay.
hairball, and then I pour
Get it out.
Get it out.
That is good. That is good.
All right, shall we? And then I turn into like my smaller cat form and like into smoke and just like go around Vasek's neck.
And as the hairball is kind of left on the table, she shouts again, "Hey, you again! I need you!" The young twinkle goes, "Huh?"
Young twink. That's his character name.
I need you to clean this up, please. And he kind of toddles over and looks and goes,
Yes, that was a steamy one.
The barmaid looks, "I'll throw some fucking bowls."
Oh no! 3 for 3. Oh Jesus! Poor guy. All right, we should get out of here.
All right, since you guys are deciding, you slowly you make your way out of the tavern, and as you open the door, that is where we're having our first intermission.
How exciting!
Ooh.
Yeah. So we will be back in a couple of minutes. So please take a selfie, take a break. We'll be right back.
Go piss, girl.
BRB.
Get water. Get water.
Stay hydrated. Bye.
Hi. Welcome back to the Curse campaign that we have been playing. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and if you've been sticking around the whole time, thank you for watching and supporting us. It is greatly appreciated. But we're gonna hop right back into it. So
we pause for Mickey appreciation.
Oh yeah, we have Mickey here to say hello as well.
We also have
Mickey.
Lord Mickus. We have Lord Mickus. Everybody
Thank you,
say
cutie.
hello
Hi,
to Lord
He's feeling
Mickus.
much
Hi.
better.
Lord Mickey.
Lord
Good
Mickus.
pupper.
Well, God, thou the
That's
Lord.
enough Mickey time.
Enough Mickey.
Thank you for
Lord
joining.
Mickey
So-
the third.
As you kind of open the door out of the tavern and walk out into the city on the beautiful street that is considered Main Street because it runs all the way through Northbury. It is bustling right now since people are starting to get off work. They're on their way home or they're on the way to the tavern that they most prefer. They're also socializing outside. There's quite a bit happening. And since it is almost sunset now, people are slowly starting to kind of tumble from taverns and go home to see their wives or kids. But the more kind of rowdy younger ones are still in the taverns. They're still drinking. They're still having a great time.
That one guy
And
who
right-
can't go home and see his kid.
Oh God.
Oh my God, I hate it. Oh, my heart.
Aw.
You wrote
So
You wrote it.
be quiet.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
Sorry.
So as you step outside, you're kind of figuring out, okay, where do we go?
The
We should go
weather's
to
nice.
Dundee.
it. Mhm.
Yeah, we should go to Dundee.
Yes,
How-
you know where Dundee is, right? We know where we're going. Lead the way, bird.
I do.
Yes.
Starts walking.
So he kind of Yas
Immediately
just starts
follows
walking.
behind.
Yeah, it starts walking without you, kind of north on the main street.
I think Yas also takes out his spear and just sort of kind of like uses as a walking stick.
I follow.
I whisper in Vasik's ear, where did that spear come from? I want to know.
I do not know. I think it was hidden in feathers.
Oh, I wish I could do that. I can only hide snacks in my.
I like weapons.
And
I look at
arms.
it.
and
Is it
arms.
shiny? I like shiny.
Tip is
Just the
Just-
tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the
Yep.
just the tip.
Okay.
Leon
So as-
turns around and immediately follows.
So right now, in order, Yas would be leading the way, and Leon right behind him, and then excuse me, Syndra is right behind Leon, and then the last two are Zabi and Vasek.
Correct.
Hey.
Duh.
So as you guys are walking down Northbury, you slowly see the buildings to become a little bit more architecturally beautiful, and they also are starting to get a little bit taller as well, because right in the center is where all the tallest buildings are, and you guys were kind of almost on the outskirts, still closer to the inner city. So as you're kind of walking, it almost feels like you guys are kind of getting smaller, except for Yaz, who's huge. So as you guys are
Huge.
walking, you kind of realize the class difference in Northbury is a little bit, it's more noticeable now because you guys are actually just walking in a straight line through Northbury. You can see a little bit more guards outside in some certain areas. The taverns, even though the one you were just in was nice, they're still beautifully decorated with almost like a white stone and carved. Obviously, they put Northbury put a lot of time, money, and effort in making the center city very beautiful and a sight to look at.
Okay.
Very nice.
And as good night, Lee Blizzy. Good night. Bye. Have a good night. And as you guys are walking, some of the more polished people are kind of staring at you as you're walking through, like, what is going on? Like, who is this tall bird leading this weird troop?
Yas is kind of glaring as he passes by these richer folks.
I hiss at anyone who stares too close.
I guess I'm used to odd looks, so I just keep walking and minding my business.
And as you keep walking, you do notice a beggar kind of on the side of the street, near an alleyway of a really gorgeous townhouse. Sped change! Yes, sped change! Please, yes, sped change!
I think maybe we don't give her anything, because that could be Baba Yaga in disguise.
That's,
You know?
well, I do not think that is Baba Yaga, but we are in need of money, so I think we should keep what we have.
We have to keep on our paws. Yes.
Yaz stops the
I
procession.
I don't have pugs.
Yes, stops, and then all of us run into the back.
Just bump, bump, bump.
Everyone roll strength checks against each other.
Yeah, right.
Oh, well, I guess that's the end of it.
I use an astral arm to stop Vasek from like walking into Leon.
Yaz looks behind again, just this big long neck. It's very weird how it like looks because it's like mostly neck and then like a little head at the top. It's almost like a snake. I don't know the way he looks. You
weird.
can stay here, but I will be back. He goes over and drops 2 gold coin in the beggar's cup.
Ah, that's one generous pigeon.
And
That
as you
bird
kind of-
must be rich.
as you drop the coins into the beggar's little
Why
hat,
did
he
you
goes,
give me that gold?
fucker, and then kind of runs off.
Baba Yaga!
Baba Yaga is back. Baba Yaga.
Yaz shrugs.
You could use a
Goes
witch.
back
I could kill her now. I mean,
No,
I
I
could
we will
stop her in
have
her
another
tracks.
chance.
Does this person look fast?
There
Can
is
I
always
just
a
do
good
that
They
after?
one.
seem to be. They seem. Make a perception. No. Yes.
No? Yeah? Yeah?
Perception
Yeah?
check.
Yeah.
Perception. Perception. Okay, let's do this. 14.
So you can see it. It almost looks like to you they've been doing it for a while. This is kind of how they swindle people. And as the beggar kind of runs away, some of the rich people start laughing at Yaz, just kind of falling for it.
I'm also laughing at Yaz. I'm giggling. I'm giggling.
Can I roll an intimidation check?
Yes,
Yeah,
110%.
right?
110%.
It's just a 12.
Oh.
People kind of their giggle slowly starts to kind of slow.
Can I
and then-
try to make an intimidation check as
Sure.
as a cat to try and like spook
Sure.
everyone?
At me.
I was like,
Well, it's also a 12, so never mind. I was trying to help you out. It's fine. I have a +5, really? Anyway.
Yaz comes
Um,
back to the front of the procession and goes, I don't care.
Wow, that pigeon is really sure of themselves.
Not pitch.
That pigeon! And as you guys keep on walking, you soon find yourselves in the center of Northbury. But this time, the sky has beautiful kind of pinks and oranges and purples to it. So it is
Wow,
slowly
look at all the
starting to get
beautiful
dark.
pinks and purples and oranges in the sky. That's so beautiful.
I look at the sky and I think it's beautiful.
And as you're approaching the center, there's this beautiful ornate fountain right in the middle, and it's kind of like this circle plaza. From where you are in the middle of the street, there's this circle plaza, but then there's gorgeous ornate fountain, and then right behind the fountain on the other side of this plaza is a almost like a modern version of a tower. What?
A zombie's fancy drinking bowl.
Oh my god.
Start
Huh?
going up and
Runs
lapping
and
it up.
starts-
Yeah, yeah. Oh gosh.
And right beyond on the other side of the plaza is almost like an ornate building. It's very tall. It's the centerpiece of Northbury, and it almost seems like a very dulled down castle. And then between the castle to continue going straight is 2 paths. There's one on the left and one on the right. But you're now in the center plaza, so there's quite a few more guards. There's also some rich people going to kind of shops as the shops are kind of putting their wares in their bags and kind of starting to pack up for the night to head home.
Or
So
everyone can pack up. Can I whisper in Vasek's ear and go, "Do you think anyone sells catnip here? I've been looking, I've been looking very deeply into getting some catnip."
it is a big city, so probably yes.
Okay, well, if you can find me some catnip, you know, there might be an extra wish or two in you. No, I'm kidding.
I don't think it works that way. Yeah, it doesn't.
No.
But you can go find catnip if you want.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of lazy. I'm
I
lounging.
could find catnip in the forest for you.
But that sounds lovely. And maybe if you do, I'll toss a coin to my witcher.
Yes.
Everyone knows
wild
organic
catnip.
catnip is always better.
Touch the
Yeah.
soul,
Oh, Valley of Plenty.
I'm gonna be honest, I was listening to it today.
What?
I was
Um,
listening to it today.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good song.
so as you approach this fountain in kind of the middle of the plaza, you have two choices. You can go left or right.
I say
Can
we
I
go
look in the
left.
fountain?
Flip a coin.
Pardon?
Can I look in the fountain? Is there anything in there?
That's a good
I can-
idea.
would that be a perception? I'm gonna say perception.
Ooh.
No, intimidate the fountain.
7.
From
Is
what
it
you see, it's
perception
just
or is it
Oh, good.
investigation?
no. Okay, scratch that. Do investigation. That makes more sense.
8.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hop off of Vasik's shoulder, and I'm gonna do an investigate and like in my small cat form and just like
That was my
around the
next question.
fountain.
It's like,
Smoky
So
little cat
from-
just walking
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do
so-
a little cat. Oh well,
know
fuck
how-
me. That's a 0. That's a that's. Do I hurt myself now? Is
Oh,
that
no.
what
That's
happened?
just a 0.
It's
That's
not a
really
nat
funny.
0. It's not a nat 0.
1d6 damage.
You can feel your
Um,
vision get slightly worse.
So what you can see is basically it's just a regular fountain. Some people have tossed copper shillings in it to make a wish.
Mhm.
Nothing too special about it.
So no catnip.
So no head.
So no
head.
catnip.
are you against big
Wait, what'd you say?
Can I grab the coins?
Hold on. Make a athletics check.
Athletics.
Into the fountain.
Yeah, you gotta go into the fountain. It's
What about
pretty
the
deep and it's wide
guards?
as well. And when
That's
people
Oh my
26.
fucking god.
You
my
It's a
dive
portal
into
to
that
another
fountain.
world.
You
Nat
dive into
20?
the fountain and you just start scooping them. By the
Yas
time
does
you're
like
done,
a full roundhouse, like just
Oh
a
my
whatever it is, like a one-handed
Um,
cartwheel.
and you start just scooping them up, and as you're scooping them, you gain about, I want to say, maybe 20 copper.
Oh my gosh.
That's
But you're in a
pennies.
rich area.
That's
That's
like 20
pennies.
beers.
That's like 20 beer.
I thought they were a gold piece each. D&D, we don't play this guy faster than that. I think you.
20 low-key beers, like low grade. Like
Yeah,
Low
20
grade.
shitty beers.
fermented
water
in a
with-
month.
Yeah, exactly. So as you come out of the fountain, you're dripping wet now. You're kind of just, but you're happy. You
Mhm.
dove in. You got what you could.
Yeah.
You got that money.
Mhm.
And then now is left to decide which way to go.
Would I know? I mean, I assume.
Yes. But I'm leaving that up to you.
I think we should get to Dundee soon, guys. It might get dark. Enough playing in the fountain. I say as I'm frolicking in the fountain.
It is a large bird bath.
Leon
Yes.
picks Azabi up by
Duh.
the scruff. And out of the fountain. Let's
Vasek,
go.
Vasek. You
Which
gonna
way
do
looks towards
nothing?
the forest?
I
What?
do
Which
nothing.
way looks like it's gonna lead towards the forest?
Honestly, both ways.
Both ways?
It's still a
Ooh.
straight line, but the two paths kind of curve around the
Okay.
castle. Yeah.
Oh, castle. Okay.
Yeah, because you're in the middle plaza, and then there's the castle on the other end, and then there's the two paths. But they eventually meet, and it continues.
Okay. Let's go right.
Perfect. So as you guys are going down that way, you notice it's a little bit darker than usual. There doesn't seem to be a lot of light or torches coming from there or guards. So it's a little iffy. It's really dark, and since you are in a rich area, there are possibly people from the lower end areas in here.
I would like to make a perception check to see if we're in any immediate, like, if there's anybody hiding anywhere. I have cat eyes. I have dark vision, so
Yeah, of course.
yeah, that's not bad. 16.
So from what you notice, it does seem to be a bit where the kind of homeless do stay. They're kind of sitting in very like dimly lit corners where not really any of the rich people can see them. So they're very sectioned off from the rest. But they are still beside the castle, so it is kind of telling of what's going on in Northbury.
I go to Vasek and I say, it looks safe, and then I start licking myself.
Are you still walking around on the ground in your little cat body?
Yes, yeah, I am.
Little cat body.
And my tail, I have a big fluffy Persian tail. Just like going wild, but like smoke comes off of it a little bit.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys are walking down, like you said, there's just a lot of homeless people, and it is really unfortunate seeing in this kind of town where they really built themselves up and it's kind of more of a richer area. But as you come out on the other side towards the back end of the castle where the paths eventually meet, there seems to be a little bit of entertainment going on. Right where the kind of path merges again and turns into one path, there is kind of like almost like a jestery dancer. And there's also kind of like a little a dwarven bard kind of playing on their fiddle as the jester entertainer is kind of dancing. And there are some rich people in kind of like top hats and just standing there kind of laughing and applauding. But it does seem to be kind of a spectacle because even people in the tops of the houses are kind of just looking down and staring.
But the question is, are they staring at him because he's a dwarf, or because
Not
he's
the
playing
dwarf,
music?
there's a jester.
Oh, okay.
So the
good. I
dwarf
was
is
about
just
to
kinda
say, I was
standing
like,
there
that's
playing
kind
the
of
fiddle.
fucked up. That's a little fucked up.
People.
No,
like, wow.
there's kind of the jester, which is a tall, lanky, normally what you expect of like a medieval jester with those kind of quilted patterns of differentiating colors on the left torso, right torso, and same with the right leg and left leg. And he's just dancing. Got you. And he's just kind of dancing as the dwarven little man is kind of playing the fiddle. And it is a little bit more of a louder area too.
Sorry. So where are we going? Where's Dundee? Where's Dundee? Should we
Yeah,
ask for
I turned
directions?
to Yas and I'm like, are we in the right direction? Where are we going?
Yeah, going the right way.
Perfect. I don't care about either of these people. I just would like to go take that baby.
I feel like you would. Wait, what? You want to take baby?
Well, no, take the
Want
baby
to
back
take
to his.
the baby.
You know, the
Of
father.
course. I feel like you
The
would
farger.
fit in with these people.
I find that very offensive. Thank you very much. Yeah.
But I don't understand
I go
why.
back into my lamp. Gone.
Alrighty, well.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
You just see a
Fine.
little
The kiss is
cat
good.
paw. A little cat paw comes out of the spout and just flips. It's like and a puff of smoke and it's gone.
Pull our hands.
Yeah.
Because earlier you were like this, and now you're like.
Well, I mean, cats have claws. You're gonna find out if you keep that up as well.
I don't know if they can just extend the one though, but you
I
are
can.
a different kind of cat.
I am a different kind of cat.
He's not like every other cat.
No,
He's
I'm not
a
like
cool
a-
cat.
Quirky cat.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not like other
Exactly.
cats.
That's what every cat says.
Precisely.
Does anybody want to talk to the jester? I'm like talking from my lamp now.
It's very echoey.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to talk to the jester? Jester. Or is it dwarf?
The sound emitting is very like it sounds like he's in a cave 20 feet
Yeah,
underground and is
Like a
shouting
metallic, yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
in can.
to you, and it's in can.
I'm not coming
Um,
out to you apologize.
The jester's playing music though right now, right?
The jester is dancing to the music the dwarf is playing.
Okay.
The
Can't really just
dwarven
go up and
man.
talk. I don't know.
Pardon?
Oh, I'm like, I don't know. They're singing and dancing.
Yeah. But it does now seem to kind of be blocking your way, so the only way to get through is kind of push through the crowd and go in the middle of the performance.
Oh, okay.
Yaz walks through.
I was gonna say, is the bird gonna push through for us?
I mean,
So as
he's a
Yas kind of
force-breaker.
as Yas kind of just pushes through the crowd, the fiddle comes to a kind of like a stop, and
Okay.
even the jester kind of just looks and is like,
The
Bro.
fuck?
and everyone's also kind of looking at you like, what are you doing? This was our entertainment of the night.
You just hear an
Oh.
oh shit.
Vezek starts to feel very uncomfortable with all these eyes looking at him. Can I just like stealth away.
To
With the
other-
lamp, I'm just like,
to the other
goodbye.
side. Yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
just
make a
like stealth
check.
past.
Yeah, make a stealth
Okay.
check.
I'm not with them.
Yeah, literally just like What is this? No,
A
that's
9.
not very good. That's a
Three.
9.
So as you kind of crouch and slowly start, you're like bumping into people's shins. And you're, like,
I'm just
buckling.
like,
They're
oh
like, "What the heck?"
shit, sorry. Yeah,
But eventually, like, people are noticing now, and they're kind of like, okay, we'll just let the people through. So they kind of open up for you and are just like standing there with their arms crossed, like waiting for you to get through.
Make
And as
another
you get through,
intimidation check.
if you want to make another intimidation check,
Do it.
God damn it. It's just a 9.
still no one's. They're just standing there.
Keeps walking.
And
Okay, how about this? I come out of my lamp and I'm back in my full cat self. And I go to make a performance check. I want to make a performance check to like outshow the jester and the guys so that these guys can go by without being noticed.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. A 16.
So you start dancing even though there's no music, and people are just kind of watching
No.
you. like...
No. I have my pan flute and I'm doing like a jig.
Okay, so you have your pan flute. You're doing a jig.
Yeah.
The jester is kind of just like, and everyone's like, oh, okay. So they start going.
Thank you.
Wow.
You
You
love
can really
me.
dance.
You really love me.
And that kind of distraction allows the rest to kind of go through and get to the one way.
And then I just disappear into a poof of smoke once they get out.
Oh!
My God.
And the jester kind of takes it as their own and is like, and
That was part
the
of the
fiddle,
show.
Just above them, a purple cloud, like a blue smoke cloud appears, and then just like a hairball falls on his head.
he notices it and
Gets
picks it
hit in
up
the
and
eyes with
goes.
blue milk.
Yeah.
It's
He picks
covered
up
in
the-
blue milk. Starts raining blue
Blue
milk. on him.
milk.
Oh my God, Avery!
What's wrong?
He picks up the hairball, and then he's like, puts one finger up, goes behind his back, pulls out 2 more just like plastic balls, and starts juggling the hairball with the 2 plastic balls.
Okay, I think
Oh, boy.
that's time to move. I've done enough. I can't.
So the show is continuing. People are now watching them as you're getting through to the one way. And the rest of the one way is pretty similar to the way you came into Northbury. It's like a slowly graduating to gradually declining of kind of house sizes, to a point where you can kind of see the stone path slowly starts to turn into more of a gravel as the houses are nothing more than like tiny little shops and merchants, which is eventually leading to a forest, which is very dimly lit right now since the sun is about halfway in the horizon.
We keep going. We push through.
You
We push
push
on.
through. You push through, love.
I'm back in my little cat form on Vasik's shoulder.
So you're back in your tiny cat?
Yeah.
Tiny cat.
I'm basically just like a
Nice.
white Persian cat now.
I also have dark vision. My sheet doesn't say I have it, but I do.
I have dark vision too. Yeah.
Perfect. So it's still lit enough, but it is getting dimmer out, and as you are kind of exiting, you can slowly start to hear the city.
Oh my
I
god!
love it.
Oh my god!
What happened? What
I am
happened?
so
Look at
prepared.
Avery.
Oh
I
my
have
god,
kids.
Avery!
I have
Adorable.
cute.
Did you get that for this, or have you always had that?
No, it's a fucking webkins.
Oh my
Aw.
god!
That is actually
Come
perfect.
Yeah.
That is
And I
actually
picked it up.
perfect.
That's literally me.
Kid alert.
Stop. That's so good.
Oh my God.
You need to get like a little shoulder strap for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Oh,
one's
it's so cute. Anyway, the city sounds slowly start to fade away as you're entering this kind of forest. At this point, the night wildlife are kind of starting to come out. You can hear crickets. You can start to hear the hoos of owls.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, one second.
Can stream hear that? That's so cool. Wow.
So Depends on how high Avery has it, I think.
How
They should be able
high?
to hear it. Yeah, they can hear it.
In this good
Perfect.
Christian Minecraft server?
How dare you?
We're looking for catnip, and that's it.
Did somebody
You know what?
say catnip? Sorry, what
Screw
was
the
that?
baby. We're looking for catnip.
I can hook you up.
What's the
So
I know a
fucking one
herbalist.
staring at the camera. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. Whew.
It's just
I love
staring
that.
right into the camera
Aw.
when you have blue
anyway.
eyes.
Hey, no blue eye slander. I won't have that. So as you're walking through, the city lights slowly start to dim, and the sun is growing ever so dimmer. The pinks and purples of the sunset are slowly turning into more of a deep purple rather than the kind of oranges that were thrown in there.
You guys see that the pinks and the purples are turning into like a deep purple instead of the pinks and the oranges that it used to be? Isn't that beautiful?
Wow, this is
The
crazy.
sunset.
It is the sunset.
Oh, that's what it's called. Vasek, why you not tell me that? I should have known that.
I thought you knew
Never
what the
seen a
sunset
sunset in his
was.
life. He's only been in a lamp.
Oh,
It's been so
Sheltered.
long. I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
So, as you're walking, you're kind of feeling a little bit uneasy, and that's only because there's this kind of thing in the air. The air is getting really heavy and kind of really dense the further you go into this forest.
Guys, I'm feeling
used-
very uneasy because it's like there's this. I'm sorry.
Can I use my primeval awareness?
Ooh.
Yes, what are you checking out?
As an action, I can expel one of my spell slots to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within a mile of us.
I'm technically a celestial, by the way, so don't worry about me. Hi.
Yes, you can cast.
Okay. I do.
Okay, stunning. As you cast, right now, there's nothing. There's nothing around you. It's just a sense of kind of like eeriness that the dark forest is giving you. But from what you can tell from your spell, there's nothing nearby that is too dangerous. And as you kind of cast that, you come across a post which says Dundee. And you can kind of see the faint light of torches coming just on the other end of the forest.
I would just like to say I'm now back in my full body. I'm just like an actual. There we go.
Full
Yeah.
body, yada yada.
I'm just.
The
I'm
body, yada
Yada
yada.
yada yada.
just in the event that anything goes down.
So, Azabi kind of notices a faint smell in the air. A very familiar smell.
I smell something very familiar.
Because
What
I
is it?
hate you!
Is that catnip? No, I don't think that's catnip.
what is
Is
it?
that cat? It smells.
What does
it's
your little
faint,
cute nose smell?
It's something faint and it's familiar.
What could it be?
Do I have to make a
Faint
check?
and familiar.
Yeah, of course, if you want.
What?
It's up
Well,
to
what
you.
check do I have to make?
Perception.
That would be 11.
So, it is what you talked about a little earlier. Getting
Oh my god,
notes.
it's cat.
You're
What?
getting notes of catnip.
Ah,
Oh.
guys, I think I'm ready to party. Let's go. I smell these people know what I like. I like these people. This Crocodile Dundee, this is my shit. I'm here for it. Let's get the party started. Come on, Vasi, let's go.
So from where
I
you
think
are
we
right
should
now,
be careful.
No sense of self-preservation whatsoever.
so as since Azabi can smell it, Azabi notices that it's a little bit more to the left without a path.
You just noticed that like 2 of my astral arms come up behind me and they're holding glow sticks.
It's that scene in White
yeah,
Chicks.
in
with
White
the-
Chicks. Yeah, yeah. That's me. I have like ski goggles on now. I don't know.
So what do you do next? Do you want to go follow the catnip? or-
Obviously, I start walking over to the catnip. Without.
I will follow the kids, but I will kind of have a hand on my sword to be ready.
Sounds good.
It's like, ready
Good
to
idea.
go. Ready to go.
I guess I
so-
follow and I
walking.
do the same because I don't know where
Yas,
I'm going.
Still
all
walking
good. So
forward.
Yas continues. Leon.
Shake my head and continue on my way. They're not my problem.
So as you both continue on your way, Azabi, Vasek, and Syndra just kind of walk a little bit to the left. And Azabi is kind of just like sniffing relentlessly, like, where is it? Where is it? I believe Syndra, you said you could get some, right?
Yeah, I can like go through the forest and pick herbs and stuff like that for sure.
Oh fuck yeah.
Alright. So unfortunately, because of Azabi being too excited, he can't locate it.
Oh
I'm just like it's here. It's somewhere. I know it's somewhere. I smell it. I know it's near. Find it, Witcher.
I look at Zabi and I'm like, focus. You can do this. I believe in you. I have a keen sense of smell too, but not as much as the tabaxi, I don't think, for sure.
You can make a nature check, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would work.
I can't. I'm not going to make a nature check.
Nature. Here we go. Nature check. Come on, roll. Oh,
Oh.
6.
Wait, are you punching them in as custom rolls or are you hitting the button?
I'm hitting the button, but with I don't have any specialty in like nature or whatever. Like it's +0, right?
Oh,
So,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
It says you have advantage. Did it roll it with advantage?
Oh,
You
No, I
can
didn't.
Yeah.
right click and then roll with advantage.
okay.
Yeah.
Right click.
When you have proficiency, does that mean you get advantage on it or no? Can't
No,
remember.
if you have advantage, it'll say a little green A
Oh,
beside it.
right. Okay, good point.
And it just means you roll
Okay.
twice, take the higher number.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking
Okay,
at
so I
everyone's
roll
character
twice
sheet
and
again?
take the higher number.
I
'cause
am,
when
yeah,
right
so I
click,
can
it's
show it
not.
if I need to.
Fair.
Okay, 13
That's
and 16.
better.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So from what Syndra can see, where Azabi is kind of like standing still, kind of like looking for it, Syndra can literally see he's standing on it. He's just so
Like, where
like,
is it?
like-
Where I can't.
So excited.
It's somewhere
Camping down
nearby.
there.
I don't know where it is.
Are you in your
Oh!
small form or
No,
regular
I'm in my
form?
big form. I'm in
Aw.
my normal form.
I would have
look
picked you up
down.
by the scruff of the neck if you were small and just like.
Well,
that's
whenever
what's
somebody grabs me by like the back of my neck, I do revert into the small form.
Ah, there we go.
Into the house cat.
But I don't know
Holding
that.
up
Yeah,
under your arms.
exactly. Just look down and you drop me. I'm just like rolling in it now. It's great.
There we go.
So now you found it. You can choose to take some or just enjoy what you have.
I'm
and
taking all of
catch
it.
up.
I'm taking all of
Okay.
it.
Okay, no problem. So
That's
what can we?
carrying you like a baby.
Yeah.
What can we put in your bag that would?
I'll take 1 or 2 catnip for elixirs and potions.
I don't
guess.
have to put it in my thing. I can
Oh,
just
yeah.
know that I have
Um,
some
can you
catnip on
just
me.
Just write it down.
Yeah, can you just write down that you're gonna put like herb or something in
Sure.
your bag, like
Sure.
Yeah.
3 or 4?
I can't carry anything. Vasek, could you?
Just
like
shove
I
it in
can
your
carry
lamp.
things.
Shoving it in the lamp.
Yeah, I mean, like I can put
Just
it in my
smoke
lamp.
it
but
through the
don't, like-
lamp.
Yeah. So, Vasek, can you hold on some catnip?
Yes, I will hold on to it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Write it down.
That's not
Way
mine.
if we get caught, he's the one that goes to jail.
It's that scene in Puss in Shrek 2 when he goes,
you're
that's
bound
not
to-
mine.
That's not mine.
That's not
That's
mine.
not mine.
What's it?
You're bound to him. You'll go to jail too.
Fuck. Good point. Yeah, but I get to stay in my lamp. That's not mine.
So as you, that's not mine. As you kind of hoard the catnip, and Syndra kind of places it in baggies so that way they can use it for potions or anything they need.
If they
Yeah.
measured out properly.
Is it like a dime piece? Like, is that what
Oh
we're
my
talking
God!
about?
Huh?
Just like a little baggie?
It's like it's
Or is
At
it
least-
burlap?
always burlap. If we're gonna put it in that term, each of you have about 3 grams.
Okay.
Perfect.
3 grams.
3
Awesome.
grams each.
3 G's.
Indra, you and
Yeah,
me, later
write that down.
tonight, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
I like
Um,
this one. Why didn't you tell me all blood hunters was this cool? Come on.
They are not all this cool.
Chill. You're chill like that.
Didn't know you were chill like that.
Yeah.
So as you kind of scrounge up all the catnip, you make your way back and see that Yas and Leon haven't made it that too far in front of you because it was a pretty quick little detour.
Yes.
And if you kind of jog, you're able to catch up immediately.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
as you guys are, oh, sorry, one moment. Uno momento. But yes, I love that you guys got catnip so much. I don't know why.
Me
Um,
too. I guarantee you I'm more excited.
Um,
Azabi
I
is
should make all the
having-
potions.
Yes.
While we're catching up to the others, I'm gonna think, talk to Azabi.
Yes.
Right.
Hello. What's up?
Okay.
Yo,
I think,
bro,
and I
what's
say, yo, bro, just wanted to check in and say that I see you are making friends, which is great. But I don't know if I trust the blood hunter lady,
up? You know,
and I just want
Vasek,
to warn
What?
you.
you
Not
can't
that I
hear
can
any.
hear you.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Listen, Vasek, you're
It's
too
just in
you're too
Vasek doesn't
guard
trust me.
you're too guarded, Vasek. You need to realize
No,
that
I
not
just,
everybody is out for you. All right?
The place where I found you, I was brought there by blood hunter, so I just don't. She said she was an apprentice, and so I don't know where the order stands right now. And I just be careful. Is all I
Good
say.
point. Thank you. I mean, you know I am an ethereal being, right? Like I'm fine.
Well, yeah,
I'll
but
be okay. You keep an eye on you, big boy. Don't worry. I appreciate the concern, but I'm gonna get blazed with whoever the fuck I
I
want.
suppose that is fair, Kit.
Thank you. I'll keep my wits about me. Don't worry.
Alrighty.
So,
Vasek out.
Mic drop.
cringe.
You guys can talk to each other. Like you're on walkie-talkies.
Yeah, no, it's the
Yeah.
it's the tin can. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
tin can.
Yeah,
To the
one of
rope.
you is talking through the nozzle of the lamp, and the other is listening through the top.
it's so good. Oh my god.
But as you guys continue to walk, you start to get closer, and you realize that Dundee has been totally ransacked. The sheer amount of destruction that this small little quaint vacation town has seen it's too immense. Unfortunately, there are dead people laying on the street, and some houses are caved in the roof, and there's blood on some walls. Overall, it just looks like a horror show.
Okay, can I look at one of the corpses and investigate?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, roll an investigation roll, I assume?
Yes.
Blah.
Investigate.
Oh, 8? No, 19. Okay, there we
19.
go. There we go.
Nice. So what you can see, it looks like this person was slashed on the chest by what looks to be 4 claws.
Oh.
And they are pretty deep enough to
You're wild. You got a little too wild.
Listen, guys, I've been here with you the whole time.
he took 1 puff of a catnip cigarette.
Yeah, I've always said that.
And now this is all she does. She just sits there.
From what you can see
Falls
from the
for you.
claw from the claw mark on the chest, that immediately took him out, and from where he's laying on the road and you look up, there looks to be a blood splatter on the wall. So it looks like when he was slashed, he hit the wall, kind of blood splattered, and he kind of started laying there.
Okay.
This guy is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does the blood look like normal blood?
Yes. But that's pretty much what you can see from all of the bodies laying around. There's some sort of injury, and then it looks kind of they were thrown or they succumbed to their injuries like couple seconds later from when they were initially injured.
Can I make a sleight of hand check on him? Can I like see what's in his pockets?
Sure.
Thank you.
I was tempted, but
He's dead. He
I was
Fuck.
tempted.
Fuck that. 7.
So you kind of pat him down, and you don't really feel anything.
Listen, I was looking for evidence, okay?
sure.
I can't carry anything. I don't know. What would I take?
But just mind you, this is the initial start to the small town. There seems to be like a main street that kind of goes through, but there's a little bit of sprawling streets that kind of go all out and around. You can't clearly see the coast from where you are because the road in front of you kind of bends and there's a bunch of houses. But as you're looking down, that seems to be kind of the case. And there aren't a lot of bodies, but there are enough to make you weary of what's going on.
Well,
like one body would do that.
yeah, honestly. Okay, maybe, so do we reevaluate the situation? Like, are we all fully prepared for what we might go in to see? Because that's fucked up right there. So maybe we either say, you know what, the baby's probably gone, and head back and tell him we came up empty-handed, or...
How many houses are there?
It's a decent sized town. It would take a couple of, like almost 3 hours to go through all of the streets.
Oh my god.
So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of winding streets.
Can I make an investigation check? Or sorry, a perception check to see if there's like a blood trail or anything, like where the animal creature that like went?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect, thank you. Great. That was a 6.
Not that you can see. You don't notice a trail per se, but you notice a little bit more blood along the kind of sides of the road, almost like where it walked through. Not necessarily a trail, but you can kind of tell where the whole kind of thing took place.
Well, fuck it, let's go.
You sure you don't want to smoke some of the catnip first?
Maybe that's an after. Maybe that's... I need to be on my tiptoes.
You need to be on God.
On God, yes. I'll lead the way.
All right,
I
so
follow.
Azabi starts leading the way. As you're going down, you do notice something. It does seem to be a faint cry. But from this point and where you are in the town, you can't necessarily tell what direction it's coming from.
Should we split up?
Oh boy.
Or cry. Does it sound like an adult human or a baby?
A baby.
What a monster.
Had a great.
If I only eat newborn babies.
Feel free if you want to figure out what kind of cry it is, make a perception.
Split
I have
up.
quite
Oh
a high
no.
perception if you guys want.
And
I'll use my cat ears to try and just listen out. 20.
You know it's a baby cry.
Mm.
Almost
There
1
can't be
year.
any other babies in the city, right?
No, there's only one baby.
Only one baby.
I mean, what are the odds another baby is missing from this entire town?
Well, if it was Baba Yaga, then there'll be a lot of missing babies.
Baba Yaga is behind this. Clearly, she has
Clearly.
talents.
So do I.
She could, you never know.
What were you saying, Yas?
So do I.
Oh, the Baba Yaga was with us all along.
And
What
Jax
if
was just here.
what if the Baba Yaga was the
Yes,
friend
was
we
just
made
here.
along the way?
Yeah.
The man makes
So,
point. Do we
since
trust Bird?
Bird,
Did Bird do this? Is it Bird talon marks or just claw?
Yas, could you confirm how many claws you have?
oh boy.
Talons.
Or
But is one on
I
back,
mean-
and is it like 3 and 1, or is it 4?
Is it like cat paw?
Because wouldn't
It's
it
more
be a
like
weird
that.
pattern?
no, it's more like a thumb and then this.
And then
Oh,
3, so that
okay.
would look different.
So the one would go the other direction.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So
I
it
think
can't
we're
be
safe.
you.
I mean, also we were. Oh, but you guys did come
came
here
back
earlier.
from here.
What did it look like when you guys were here?
It's fine.
Need this.
Now that you point it out,
That seems oddly suspicious.
This seems sus.
Nothing was off. We were here.
How do we
I look
breathe?
at Yoss's
Yes, I don't know about these
talons and
people
I look
anymore.
at the corpse again and investigate.
Yeah, of course.
Yas seems to be very
Of course.
quiet.
I do not trust the bird man.
Yes, please feel free to make an
Good
investigation
boy.
check.
I investigate. It's 16.
19.
Oh, nice,
19.
19.
Give
So
it
what?
plus-
Never mind, 19. There we go.
Yeah, what are you investigating from the body?
Kind of claw marks.
Yoss's claws and the body.
You just
and
grab Yas's claw.
Flip it up.
compare.
From what you can see, the claws are more in a straight line, where Yaz's would be kind of like 3 would be straight and 1 kind of crooked. So you can tell it's not from any of the Aarakocra. It's like 4 straight slashes.
Okay.
And since Yaz is kind of a taller being,
True.
you notice that the claws aren't necessarily big, but they are deep.
Okay. I let the rest of the party know what my I guess investigation was and the outcome.
And Birdman, what did the town look like when you were here?
4 hours ago, it was fine.
It was
Assume.
fine.
Can I roll? I guess. I assume that we would know.
History.
Yeah, from what you guys gather, it was perfectly fine. It was normally functional. It's a vacation town, so there were obviously people just being themselves, chilling. They had a little bit of more provocative wear on since they were so close to the coast. But other than that, there was nothing out of the ordinary.
It was a party.
You didn't
Wait, I'm so
notice
sorry to
anything?
There
pause
was
this.
catnip everywhere.
I just need to
Pause
show
this.
Mickey lying on the book.
Aww,
Isn't that
Mickey.
adorable?
Mickey.
Oh,
Roll perception, Mickey.
wait, your pizza's in view now. I'm sorry. There we go.
We are wasting time.
I know.
Well, I guess
Alright,
we
yes,
should
we should probably go
continue
find
to
some
So
follow.
since Azabi noticed that it was a baby cry, he can kind of tell what the direction it's in. It's a little bit more forward.
Well, let's go.
So as you guys continue walking, the crying baby gets louder, and you notice in one of the houses that doesn't necessarily seem that dilapidated, there is where most of the sound is coming from. There is one light flickering on the top floor window.
I'm just like I'm very much a fraidy cat right now, guys. I don't like this. I'm very
Can-
scared.
Can I look for
Yes.
signs of life in the building?
Yes. So that'd be
Okay.
investigation, right? Or perception.
That would probably be perception.
Okay, roll a perception.
Oh, bah. It is 16.
And I'm so sorry, refresh me. What were you specifically looking for?
Oh, I'm looking to see if there's like any signs of life coming from the building with the light.
From what you're understanding of the perception, it does seem that way.
Can I fly up and
There
look
is something
in the
in there.
Oh, boy.
Yes, make an athletics check.
window? Oh. 15.
So as you kind of fly up really quickly and kind of get a peek, there's nothing in front of the window. As you kind of look in the room, there doesn't seem to be anything besides from the light that's on the windowsill. And it's just a candlestick with it looks like someone lit it a while ago. And it was pretty long, but now it's like medium sized.
There is no danger upstairs.
No danger. Okay.
No visible danger.
Feasible.
Should we go inside and investigate?
Yes.
So
I will
We
go.
should be stealthy though,
I
if we
agree.
can.
What was
I-
that?
We should be stealthy when
Okay.
we enter.
Okay.
Yes, I will stealth in first.
Okay. as you're kind of crouch, or a little bit more crouched than usual, and you go to unlock the door, it's locked.
Shit. I have thieves' tools. I will unlock.
Okay, make a. Oh god, what check would that be? Shit.
I believe it's sleight of hand when doing.
Yeah, no, yeah, sleight of hand.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, that is a 20.
Wow.
Nice!
Not
Nat
natural, but
20.
still.
Good.
Well, still.
No, it was
Um,
18, but it is.
Yeah.
Yay!
You successfully get the lockpick, and it just, and as soon as it does,
I got the door.
you know the door's unlocked.
Booyah.
And as you open it, the kind of smell of unrefrigerated meat kind of gets you. Meat
Oh,
that's
I'm
been-
in there. I'm right in there. I turn into my little cat form. I'm gonna make a stealth check and just like try and slink my way in there as soon as I smell the meat.
do it.
At the advantage since you're little.
24.
As soon as that door's open and that smell whiffs out, you kind of just zoom in. Yeah.
I'm in
But
there. It's a
yeah.
24.
And as you open the door, you can see a little tiny azabi on the counter with the meat that hasn't been refrigerated in about 4.5 hours, maybe 5. Just mucking out. Just
Kit.
mucking.
Yeah, you know,
Kit,
it's got.
psst, psst, Kit, what are you doing?
Oh, it's so good. Fuck,
Kit.
dude, you want some? You gotta try some of this meat. It's
No,
it's gone
Kit.
off. It's so good. This is gonna give me the shits.
Yeah, grabs a handful. Vulture.
Yeah.
True.
True.
Um,
True.
So as you guys are now kind of in the house, where Azabi is the kitchen. It's nothing spectacular. There is some loaves out and some bread. It looks like somebody was just in the middle of preparing some dinner. And then that's when you first enter, and it's kind of straight in front of you. And then to the left is kind of the living area. There's a couch, chair, and then almost not in the center, but to the little bit of the left of the kitchen is the stairs up.
Hmm.
I swallow down the meat like a bird would, and then I assume it was raw meat.
Yeah.
Just paint it on the side of my face.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So now you have kind
cool.
of like 2 streaks of raw, kind of bloody meat on your
Even
face.
I'm like,
Me?
That
Weird
is
as vultures
cool.
do.
Classic.
I don't think
Oh,
vultures
this is
smear the
cool.
blood
I am
on their
into
face.
the paint.
What do vultures look like? They have like red painted on. They're usually white. They're
This is
all red.
fun.
Oh, okay, alright, sure.
I have
Wow.
also been known to rub blood on my face.
Yeah, we can tell.
A man of culture.
A man of culture.
Maybe you're not so bad after all, bud.
Okay.
Duh.
And the crying kind of subsides for a minute because
Alright, it's a baby. Where's the baby?
Oh boy.
and then the
Sound coming
crying
upstairs?
rises back up. It's coming from upstairs.
Okay.
The call
Oh,
is
be
coming
careful.
from inside the house.
It's coming from inside the blouse.
The blouse.
Wait a second.
Wait a second.
Hello?
Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
I
The baby was inside all of us.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, can I make a
I
stealth
love
check to try and like
babies.
sneak up the stairs to like in my
Yes.
little cat form?
Yes.
I guess
well.
I follow.
As you're kind of going up the stairs, your little tiny paw kind of breaks a little chip in one of the stairs, and your paw just goes. It kind of sucks, and you kind of fall face first onto the stairs, and you kind of run back down and run back to Elastic.
I'm just like hiding behind Vasek. Yeah, no, you guys can do this.
Good try, little kid.
I think.
There's so much for stealth.
Stairs
So,
are hard.
you guys make your way up the stairs. They're very creaky. They don't seem to be fixed in a while. And as you make your way up, the crying is getting louder and louder, and you can hear the distress coming from this child that has been left alone for hours on end without human touch or anything. As you come up the stairs, you're met with a wall, and then it's kind of a landing where you can turn around and go straight. And through this corridor, there's one door on the left, one door on the right, and one door right smack dab at the end of the hall.
I'm with Vasek on this one. I'm not going off on my own.
We will stick together.
I'm on your shoulder again.
Yeah, it's probably good we stick
chattering.
together for now.
Listen and see which door the crying is coming from.
Make a perception check.
Who? Everyone?
Leon's making one.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, nice!
20.
Hey.
So, as you kind of listen out, as everyone's a little bit more quiet, you can hear at the very end of the hall is where the baby's cry is coming from. You can also kind of see a little bit of flicker of light.
The baby's on fire.
The baby's on fire.
Hoping it's the flickering light from the window, but
Good point.
Touche.
At this point, I'm terrified. Well, so to point out, djinns, I would just like to make this clear. Djinns don't like iron or the dark, like nighttime specifically. So I'm
Oh.
overall very scared.
Yeah, I
Time
should,
for a
It's
cat to
okay.
be afraid of the dark.
I should specify at this time, it is now dark.
Thanks.
The sun has completely set.
curl up in Basik's arms like a little baby.
Yeah, pretty much. Vasix has to carry me like a baby right now.
I
Yeah.
I am okay with the dark.
Okay,
I can see in it, so like it's not like
Yeah.
I don't know what's out there, but I'm still just scared.
I can see fine, don't worry.
There are predators around. There's a lot.
There are predators?
There are
You can hear
predators.
as the baby's crying, it's starting to get strain on its voice. It sounds like it's been crying for some time now.
We should
Alright,
move
Does it
forward.
want
here is plan. Alright, I bust in door, I kill Baba Yaga. You take baby and you run.
Who are you
Okay.
talking to?
Yeah, I'll be back up.
Everyone.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. I draw my sword and I kick door.
So as you kick the door in,
Baby just
the
fall on the back of the door.
immediate whoosh of the door blows out the candle. So it's now a little bit more. It's dark in that room, and the baby
This is
is
spooky.
crying.
Raise your hands. Who has night vision?
Me,
or
me,
dark
me,
vision?
me.
So Maddie's the only one without dark vision.
Oh,
Maddie's
no.
peering like, what do you guys see?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I don't know
Somebody
if I
else
can
is
light
gonna
my
grab the
sword on
baby.
fire.
So since you
Sorry, I
kicked the
wanted
door
to
open,
be human, so I didn't have that much to think about.
so since you kicked the door open, it blew the candle out. And the reason why Yas didn't see anything is because on the wall next to where the window can't see, because the window's straight on parallel with the door, it's on the right side, and there is a crib, and that is where the crying is coming from.
I
What?
am looking for Baba Yaga.
Make a perception.
Okay.
Okay, who's gonna hold my hand in the dark so I can see
Perception.
where
I'm a little cat. My cat
That
paw
is a
reaches
21.
over.
Where is Baba
You
Yaga?
do not see Baba Yaga.
We have missed her this time.
We will get her next time.
We will get her next time.
We can do it, Vasek. I
The
believe in
sneaky Baba
us.
Yaga.
We'll
If
find
it wasn't
it.
you, I know
Can I do
kids.
Another primeval awareness in here.
Yes.
The baby itself is evil.
So as
Maybe
you do
Baba Yaga
that,
already got to her.
and what is that? That's undead fiends.
Dead, fiends, fae, elementals, dragons, celestials, aberrations. And I'm
Anything,
ignoring the celestial in the room.
anything. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you have to tune me
Yeah.
out.
So you can notice a zombie, but you can also notice a faint, almost fiendishness. It's not close whatsoever, but you do kind of
Hmm.
sense it.
The room seems safe.
I think he's upset I keep moving this by accident.
Mickey's having a time. Anyway.
Go. Look at the
Okay,
crib.
well, who wants to grab the baby?
Is there an actual child in here? What?
It's the crib, right? Okay.
There's a crib. There's crying coming from the crib.
Okay. Okay. I shall move forward to the crib.
Okay. And as you move towards the crib and you put your hand on it to look over to the baby, you don't see one.
Oh.
Instead, you see a Joker playing card. And as soon as you notice the Joker playing card, the crying stops.
Oh.
The Joker.
From
Yeah.
the movie.
Joker.
The
You turn the
Joker.
card over, there's a green question mark.
Yes.
I'm kidding. But
No,
yeah.
no, this wasn't how this was supposed to go.
So as soon as you look into that crib and you see that Joker playing card, the crying stops.
Oh. Well, I let my fellow mates know what's going on. There's no baby in here, and there's a Joker playing a card.
I pee a little.
Yeah, goes to look in there as well. Oh. I think he reaches in and picks up the card.
Okay. Do you want to make an insight check on the card?
Sure.
What, Mr. J?
It's a 12.
From what you can see, it does seem hand painted, but it is very ornately done. It's almost in the sense that they really put a lot of time and effort into this card, and especially on the backside, it is a full pattern of what you would normally see on a playing card. But the beauty of it is it's hand painted.
I appreciate the craftsmanship, but it's still creepy as fuck.
So, do we take the card
in.
with us? It
I
was
tuck it
the
in
cards
beside,
that...
I have an invitation to a murder party. I tuck it in there. I'm sorry, invitation to a party where a murder happened. I put it beside that.
Okay, sure.
Murder
Yikes.
party.
Do we... So, was the baby a Joker cards the whole time?
I don't think it was crying. The card.
Why were we all hallucinating?
Can
Miss
I
Hysteria.
investigate or see if the card has any magical properties?
Yes.
Hand it to you.
Okay. So what should I roll for that?
Would that be Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah, that
probably?
would be Arcana.
Okay.
Shockingly, I'm terrible at Arcana.
Everything else.
14.
From what you can tell in your magic kind of history, you can tell there is magic with this card.
Okay, so I let my mates know that card is most likely magical
Oh,
from what I can sense personally.
perhaps it was crying. Tuck it back in.
Okay,
So
well,
for
I'm
later.
sufficiently spooked. Shall we get the hell out of here?
Can I
Mhm.
investigate the room? See if there's anything else? Any notes?
I
Oh.
leave. Sorry, I'm just saying.
Straight up out.
And I jump out
Howdy.
of Vasik's arms.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All by
Go right
yourself.
ahead.
Okay, so what shall I roll? Investigation?
Yeah, that'd be investigation since you're investigating like the
You can
room.
you can hear the sound of me faintly licking myself.
17?
So where you can see, it seems like a mediocre baby's room. There's a crib, there's a dresser, and there does seem to be like a box of little wooden toys that seem to be handcrafted. There's also like a rug on the floor that seems to be hand knitted as well.
Yeah.
But there's nothing overly special about this baby's room.
I will take the handcrafted toys for when we give it back to the villager that sent us on this location to begin with.
Okay, yeah,
That's
no
a good
problem.
idea.
So
Yeah.
there's like a bin of toys. There's about maybe 10 of them.
Okay.
But they are pretty large, so all you can carry in your bag right now.
Is there like a notable like doll or something? I assume you're picking them up just to like identify if this is their house. and,
Yeah,
like, this is
yeah,
their
for
baby.
sure.
Maybe just take like
Handcrafted.
one. Yeah, like see if there's anything like worthy, like of note, like a doll or something.
Yeah,
So-
something.
Do you want to do like a small perception check?
Sure, me or the tabaxi?
I'm outside.
Both?
It's not in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll do Syndra.
Okay, so perception you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this bin is pretty full. It has a lot of wooden toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
17.
Yeah, so you're kind of digging through this bin of wooden toys, and at the very bottom you see this kind of little cloth doll. It has a pink stripe kind of long sleeve shirt and a little blue skirt, and it has yarn for hair. One of the buttons in the eye, like it has 2 button eyes, but unfortunately one did fall out. And
Okay.
it does look pretty well used.
Okay. I grab that one and put it in my inventory.
Okay, perfect.
Can we leave yet?
I go back down to the main room where I assume Azabi is cleaning himself.
Zabi is on the counter with the raw meat, cleaning himself.
Yeah.
As you guys kind of make your way down, you're still all kind of perplexed by what happened, and what's going on. There's like what happened in this town, what was that card doing there, and as you're all kind of gathering your thoughts, you feel something in the area. It's this overwhelming kind of, almost like it's giving you a heart palpitation.
I immediately turn back into my big form.
I did
And
notice
he holds Vess's
earlier
hand.
there was a fiendish presence somewhere
I still can't
nearby.
see what's going on, so
Could you tell where it was coming from?
Could I?
You could tell it seemed like it was from the forest, but that
It's
was a couple
within a
minutes
1 mile
ago.
area.
Basically.
Seems to be from the forest.
I don't know. What do we do?
Should
Perhaps
we go
North
towards
Outpost
it?
next.
We could investigate and see.
See if there's any sort of
Yes.
marks of something leaving towards the forest.
So you guys want to step outside?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't
Like
think
up
there's
the
anything
building?
for us left in here.
Yeah, no problem. One
For
moment.
more meat.
Except for more. I do shove my face a little bit more before we leave.
Yeah, no problem. 1 sec.
I
See,
think
be
that-
glad that I didn't smoke the catnip because, like, the munchies would be killing me right now. I would. This would all be gone.
I did not eat at the inn.
So, as you are walking out of the house and kind of coming around that bend where you can see the forest, you notice standing in the middle of the path
A
is a
sandal.
hooded figure.
Oh, that
Standing
music
there
timed perfectly.
menacingly.
Right.
Oh, that was scary.
And as you kind of come across it, you kind of just stop in your tracks and look
Is it
at
too
it.
far away to like see, or do I have to make like a perception check to like make it out?
It's within like 400, 500 feet.
Oh, okay. I only have dark vision for 60 feet, so I can't like I
Ugh.
can't see.
Oh,
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on.
Huh.
No, hold on. Let me rework that. That was wrong wording. It's
So
within
that's like half a
100.
kilometer.
Within
Okay.
100 feet?
Okay.
That's not that far. To the point when you can make out it is definitely humanoid.
Okay.
What color are the robes?
Black.
Hmm.
Evil. Or goth.
Or goth.
Or goth.
One and the same. So perhaps there's something I could do.
Yeah, so how
Should we
far are
call
they
out to
again?
it?
Sorry.
100
They're
feet.
about 100 feet. So you can definitely
Okay.
tell they're humanoid, and it's a hooded figure, kind of with their head down, standing there in a black robe.
Okay, so this doesn't mean
Ugh.
they aren't necessarily evil. I'm just
This
saying.
is true. Can I, like stealth and go in the shadows and kind of like go between buildings to get
What's
closer?
your stealth score?
My
like, what's
stealth
your
score?
modifier?
I have a +5.
I have a +7.
Well, we can go together.
Yeah, let's stealth together.
Oh,
But
okay.
before you're even able to
Uh-huh.
come to that decision, you see the head slowly rise up to stare at you, and he
Oh.
slowly starts to walk towards you. And
Aw.
as the features become more visible to you, you notice it's the man from the tavern. The man that brought you there. And he looks at you, and you're now within 50 feet. You can clearly tell who he is. He goes,
still
"You,
can't see shit.
That's
I
true.
can't believe you actually came."
I
I
knew
use
he
it-
was suspicious. It was
I use
not blood, red wine.
I use an astral arm to just snap. What do you want? It's like, where's your baby? We were looking for your baby.
He's within 50 feet.
Yeah.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
What does that do?
Basically gives you true stick.
It means I mystically mark it as my quarry, and until the spell ends, I deal extra damage to them.
That sounds good. And as you
Almost
kind
coming
of
prepared.
Yeah.
as you put the spell onto him, he kind of just gives a look and points his finger up at you, and as he does so, he goes this screeching roar, and as he does, the skin from his face melts off. Same with the hand he's using to point, and you can hear the plop of flesh and meat hit the ground.
Oh boy.
And as he does, his eye
Figure up.
turns blue,
Blue.
and from his other arm, he pulls out a book. And with that book, he gives an incantation, and as he's saying it, two of the undead, or of the dead people, slowly rise back to life. And now the undead are staring at you, and he points again towards all of you, and the undead slowly start shambling towards you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Ah!
Yeah.
I got a
Initiative that I
21.
got for my
21?
round.
I got 22.
Fuck you.
I got natural 20. Woo!
Maddie got
Oh
21.
god. How do I
Okay,
do this?
is it okay if you and Maddie share rolls, or do you not want to do that?
What?
Syndra, just click the proficiency or the initiative button in the like kind of
Okay.
middle beside armor.
At the
Oh, I
top.
see. Okay.
Yeah, there you
Why
go.
would we share rolls?
So
Because
you
you
can
must have
choose who
21.
goes first.
Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Oh. Yeah. I mean,
Second.
I
Because you got
don't
the
know.
same.
I mean, it depends on
7.
who wants to go first, I
Hold
guess.
on, man.
Or let's just rock, paper, scissors and see.
Okay,
I want to just go first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
we'll explain
I'm a
combat to
baby
you.
and I wanna
Right,
be
you
able
don't know what to
watch
do.
them.
We'll
Okay,
go
yes.
step by step because it's the first fight. And
There's only 2 like zombies.
Yes, there's only 2 undead.
2 zombies
Before
and a
we
man. Yeah.
Before we start, can I do a perception check to maybe gauge their AC?
Yes, just give me one quick
No
moment.
worries.
Is it perception for AC? Thought it was
I
something
don't
else.
remember. I think it's insight.
Yes, do an insight. Where'd my pencil go?
It's my purse. I don't know you.
That's my purse!
I don't know you.
I don't know you! Literally, where did it go? I need that.
Do you want to borrow mine?
Oh no.
Wow. That's so rude. I literally can't find it. Anyway, continuing on. Did you roll the investigation?
Insight.
You want me to? The perception?
Oh,
Insight.
perception. And you wanted... Oh, yeah, insight.
Or
sorry.
is it insight?
I'm pretty positive
to
for
okay, sure.
testing AC.
Well, That's a 5.
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow. I
You can't tell what their AC is.
Great.
Sick.
I figured.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. One moment.
I'm gonna do a fun thing and switch us over to a different camera. Let's see if this works.
Let's see!
Wow, now we can see secrets. You can see all our
Oh.
stats
Secrets.
and
Oh, I
the
love
rolls.
that!
See.
Okay. Hold on. I literally need to find my pencil. 1 sec!
Here, I might break that out a little.
Jail.
Fail.
Looks like Maddie's camera is again
Yeah, I don't know
askew
why. I'll fix it.
for some reason.
Find which one it
It's fine. Maddie doesn't mind.
That's frozen.
I'm just happy to be here. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
is. Where is it
everything.
askew? It's too small on my screen for me to see.
it's a little bit to the right. So just like drag it to
Oh.
the left a little bit.
Oh, like this.
Oh my god, I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
That was the worst. Okay. Is this a fucking... Oh my god!
I lose
I
my
get-
pens and pencils all the time.
Literally! I'm like, this was supposed to be, like, the coolest part right now. I can't find a pencil?
Ah!
Whatever, we're using this. Who cares? So...
No pizza.
Avery, are you able to shrink me a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Are you able to shrink me a little bit? Okay. And then we have. And then we have. Okay, and then we have. Okay. So in order, Vasek goes first, and then it's Azabi, and then it is one of the undead, and then it is Leon, Yas, Syndra, and then the other undead.
Gotcha.
Yay!
Perfect.
Wait.
Thank you.
So, the undead are slowly starting to shamble towards the group. From when you guys exited the house, you were sort of in a semicircle. The person who casted this spell is about 50 feet, and the undead are slowly making their way, so they're at about 40.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going first.
Strong little.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Those things don't usually come hand in hand.
Well, you're right. Okay, so first I'm going to. Oh wait, how far away are they? Sorry.
About 40 feet, so you are, like, each of you, if you want to you are gonna have to get closer or wait for them to come to you.
Or if you
Okay,
have
so
any
I'll
attack.
move. I'll do my max movement to get right up close to one of the undead.
Okay, there's one on the left and one on the right.
I'll go left.
You'll go left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So am I in hitting distance with him now? Probably, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe you are within, what,
My
That would be-
movement is 30 feet.
Is it 10
30 feet?
They're 50 feet away?
About 40.
40? Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah, so you're definitely in hitting range.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action first to do my Crimson Right.
Okay.
So on activating the right, I must take 1d6 of damage. So I will roll that first.
What are you doing when you're doing this,
Six.
Avery?
What?
What does your Crimson Right do for the
Oh,
people
so
who don't
Crimson
know?
Right. As a bonus action, I get to imbue my weapon with the right of my choice, which I chose fire, so it does fire damage. So I pull out my sword and I slice it across my palm, dealing myself 3 damage.
Okay.
And now my sword is on fire.
Okay.
So then, that means it's doing an additional. Deals an additional 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna use. I'll do my short sword first. An attempt to hit. That is an 8. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay.
Yeah.
They're just little zombies.
So then
Fair,
I'm
fair
going
point.
to do this plus a d6 roll. Okay, so that'll be so plus d6 because I have Crimson Right active on my sword. So that's
Yep.
4 fire damage plus 8 fucking
Regular
striking
slashing
damage or whatever.
damage.
Slashing, yeah.
Okay.
For the first hit. And then with my second hand, I will use my dagger to hit. And that is a 12 to hit. So that'll hit.
Perfect. It hits.
And then this one doesn't have any fire damage on it, so it's just 4 extra damage.
Okay, perfect.
And that is my turn.
All right. Azabi, you're up.
Okay, so am I able? How far away is the? What are we calling the man from the inn? The skeleton.
He is about 50 feet, but he's slowly starting to back away, so he's about 55, almost to 60.
Okay, so if he's about 60 feet, I can use. I don't know if so if it's a special action, it doesn't count as like an action, right? Like if I were to use
What?
one of my key points. So it's called feline agility. When you move on your turn in combat, you double your speed until the end of the turn. Once used, you can't use this trait again until you don't move your next, like the next turn you don't move at all. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah,
like,
so
if I
that's
use it,
just
I can
like
d-
an
I can
ability.
activate it. Yeah, I can activate it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna rush the fucker.
Okay.
The main guy. I'm also going to summon. So I'm basically gonna run up to him because my walking speed is 40 feet. So if I double that, I have up to 80 range.
Okay.
And then I can basically get straight up in his face. I'm gonna spend a key point, or chi, however you pronounce it, to summon one of my arms of astral self.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use 2, and I'm gonna summon 2 arms. So like basically, I'm running at him with 2 spectral arms out. I have 6 for reference, or I have 5, sorry. And then I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go like and start beating him up.
All right. One moment.
So I get 2 actions. So I get 2 of my my unarmed attacks,
Okay.
and then I also get 2 of the astral self attacks as well, or the astral arms attack. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds
So I'm
great.
gonna roll to attack right now to see if it hits.
One moment.
I'll
Yes.
roll my 2 real arms first. That's an 8. Jesus.
It does not hit.
Okay, the second one is a 13.
It doesn't hit.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna do the. Oh wait. No, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to do astral arms now.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Wow, you're having some trouble.
And
Each
then there's a
time-
22. Then there's a 22.
And is that 2 hit?
That's to hit, yeah.
Okay.
So
So
one
those
arm
previous
hit.
ones he was kind of dodging really well, but this final one you kind of get him as he's dodging.
Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I think. So now that that hit, I can do take into the attack of returning and spend 1 2 armed. Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna attack using that. I'm gonna do damage right now of force damage. That was 5 damage. Just from the 1 punch. But I'm also so I can use flurry of blows as an action in combat. So after you take the attack action of your turn, you can spend 1 key point to take 2 more unarmed strike attacks.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use another key point. My 2 arms are gone now. I think they only stay, or do they stay? No, they stay for 1 minute actually, don't they?
Okay.
Yeah. Make arm strike. Yeah. I need to know how long they stay. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 sec. Summon. Yeah. See within 10 feet. Dex saving throw for 10 minutes. So they're basically here the entire combat round. So I'm gonna do 2 more unarmed strikes to hit. Okay.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. It's a 9 and an 11.
Yeah, so that one blow you got him and he kind of shrugged it off, and then he got back to kind of dodging, kind of giggling at you as you're kind of trying to hit him, and he's like,
Yelling at the little kitty.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think. Okay, never mind. I'm done. There's nothing else I can do.
okay. Next is the undead. So the left undead is going to.
Isn't it Leon next?
No, it's the undead then Leon.
Yeah.
But I thought you rolled the
Um,
same number.
I think the undead also rolled the number.
Did
Yeah,
they?
no, I rolled for the undead. I believe they got. It would be 21 because I put him.
Okay,
in.
okay.
And then literally the second undead got a nat 1, so I was like, okay. So yeah, it's the next undead. They're gonna go after Vasek, because after that blow, it was kind of like. So it's now starting to like claw its way at you. It's just gonna claw.
Hit me!
And then. Where the fuck did I put it? And then what is your AC again?
It is 14.
Oh, I just got a 14.
So it hits.
Yeah, it does hit. It's literally just gonna do a claw attack on you, and it's going to do. So as it does, it kind of leaps forward, and as it does across your arm, it literally does 4 damage.
Yeah.
What type of damage is this? Just slashing?
Yeah, it's just a slash damage.
Okay,
there's
4
no,
damage?
like- There's no other attributes that are going with it.
Okay.
Okay, next is Leon.
Okay, so how far away are they now?
40 feet.
Yeah, so about 40 feet. The closest ones right now are Azabi and Leon. They're pretty close.
Okay, I'm gonna move slightly behind them, so about 15 feet.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my ability, Channel Divinity, Turn Undead.
And which one is that on?
So it's anyone within range. Do you want to read it out really quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, read it out.
Okay, I need to.
Just exit out of that guy, yeah. There you go.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must take Wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
11,
perfect.
14.
14.
And 14 is the wisdom saving throw?
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Okay.
So they have to get 14 or above on a wisdom.
So the undead near Vasek got 15.
Sorry, buddy,
And-
I tried.
The other undead got 2.
Okay, awesome. So what happens to him again?
If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
So basically it doesn't do anything now.
It just
Yeah.
tries to run as far away as possible.
Oh, it flees. You scared it away.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's slowly starting to shamble kind of
Big,
away.
strong, twink boy.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like veering towards one of the like alleyways that are very close by.
Whose intimidation modifier is -1.
My gosh. Okay, is there anything else you want to do during your turn? Because that's
Yeah, is that
considered-
everything?
That's an action in combat, so you can still attack.
Yeah.
You have a spiritual weapon? Oh no, what is that? Are you unarmed?
It's
right
an action, so you can't attack now.
You would
I
have
believe-
to equip a weapon. which
Also,
is-
yeah, you do need to equip weapons.
Oh, you only have one action per attack. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Leon's
you
is
can-
done.
You're done now, yeah.
You could do a
Yeah.
bonus action if you have any. So you
Do
could
any
summon
bonus
your
action?
spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
That might be a good idea.
Mhm.
You're gonna summon your bonus?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you have your spiritual weapon out, I guess. That's only to hit. So you're not,
Yeah,
you're
so
not
now
attacking
you
it.
can use that to make an attack.
In this round?
Yeah, because it just kind of does it. I was about to. Let me see. When you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack. So yeah.
Are you close enough? Are you within range to the other one?
Yeah, it's a 60 feet.
Oh, perfect.
Plenty of room.
I need
Okay.
your room.
Plenty.
Perfect. So let's see here. It definitely 110% hits.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm so sorry. So the arms of the astral self. So you do 5. Sorry, you do 5 damage. Okay. So Maddie did 5 damage to the one, but I forgot. As a bonus action, you can. So when I summon my arms, each creature of my choice that I can see within 10 feet must exceed a Dex saving throw, being DC 11, or take 2d6 force damage.
Ah.
So
Okay.
when I
So,
summoned it, and I
save it for
summoned
next
2
time.
of them. Yeah, so maybe next round, the big guy will have to do that.
Yeah, no problem. And Leon, which one did you go after? Because there is a zombie right by Vasek, and then the person summoning spells right near Azabi, and then there's the other kind of shambling away on the right.
God, I gotta pick favorites.
Yeah, probably.
Gonna help Vasek out.
Okay, no problem. And that was a 5 damage?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now it is Yas's turn.
It's my turn. Okay.
Yes.
Pull out a longbow, so that's swapping out the spear that I was holding for my longbow.
Okay.
And then aiming it right down the middle to the big guy.
You can shoot through me, by the way. I'll turn to smoke.
Okay, I'm just gonna curve the bullet.
Okay. Sure.
21.
Ooh.
That does hit.
So that is, hold on, 4 plus 1d6, because I have him as my mark. That's 13.
Oh my
And then I
god.
can
Perfect.
attack again because I have a second attack action. Do I have to roll hit DC again for that?
Does
Yeah,
it
you do.
say you have to? Yeah.
Do I? Okay.
Every attack you have to
So
roll to hit.
14.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. Hold on.
So you got a
Hold on.
19 before, so it's probably like a 15 or 16, I think. Is his AC.
Let me check. Get out of my face, rolls. Get out of my way. Actually, 1d6. Okay. Can I do anything else on my thing? How close are the zombies to this guy?
So the middle guy, which Azabi is near, is now about 55 feet away, and the zombies slowly shuffled forward. So they're now about 40 to 35 feet, because they're slowly starting to shuffle towards Vasek, you, Syndra, and Leon. And the other one's just diddly-whittling down, like, running down, well, shambling. But speaking of when you hit your bow, you kind of pull it back to aim, and you really focus, and you kind of breathe out, and as soon as you let go, the arrow kind of glides past, and you kind of hear whistle noise as it's going, and it slowly curves around Azabi and hits directly in the side, and he goes, ugh! And kind of just, like, takes it and rips it
I'm
out.
sorry, Nikki. I'm a Ricky.
And the second one, right into the forest.
Yeah, it just goes. You kind of got so hyped about that first one, you were just like, I got this, and kind of just let it go too fast, and it just went.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Syndra.
Oh boy. Okay, so where am I compared to everyone else?
Right now, you are closest to Yas, who is basically in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Right now, Azabi and Vasek. Azabi is about 55 feet away, and then Vasek is about 35 to 40 feet away.
Okay.
Nikki.
Okay.
Make it is. He smells my pizza.
Hmm.
Go on.
So the main guy in the middle with the cloak.
Lie down.
How far is he away from me?
That would be 55, almost 60 feet now, because he's slowly starting to make his way back.
Hmm.
Fuck him up.
I guess I'll take my crossbow, and I'll try to hit him too.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I like that he's in both cameras.
I know, it's weird.
I know, it's so cute. So you're kind of aiming your crossbow and you're getting ready, and as you kind of fire your crossbow, it goes phew, right by it. It almost gets his head, but it just goes right around and right into the forest behind him.
Okay.
Just as a side note, remember to equip your crossbow by clicking the little square beside it in your inventory.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It'll make it
Just
easier.
equip your weapons.
We did, yeah, me and Maddie just went over this.
All
Maddie
good.
wasn't wearing her armor.
It's a learning experience.
Oh yeah,
you do
equip your
that?
armor too, so it'll add your AC.
Yeah.
If you have it, yeah, you do.
So there's a little square beside it. You just go click, click,
Mickey.
click on all those.
Yeah.
Look at him. Mickey's.
So the
Oh boy.
next turn, or do you want to use a bonus or anything, Syndra?
Let's see. Bonus action. Yeah. How
You could
far
try
is
and
he
help
again?
me on the next turn. You could try and hide if that helps.
Yeah.
Your...
So
attack.
the main baddie is about 55 feet away.
Yeah, sorry.
So are we not using the bonus action?
Yeah, I guess not.
Okay. Unfortunately, the next turn is the undead that's shambling towards the alley. So the new turn goes to Vasek.
It's me again.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so I will do my wait, where do I this okay, I'm gonna use my blood maledict. So I'm
Okay.
gonna invoke a blood curse. And my blood curse, I don't know where it is on here, but I have it written down elsewhere. So my blood curse is that I mark a creature that I can see within 30 feet of you. So I'm gonna mark the undead that's in front of me.
Okay.
Which just means that I
Wait a
do an
second,
extra.
sorry.
Yes.
Pause. Is the main guy? Did the skeletal guy go at all?
No. And there's a reason.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that just means that if I attack him with my weapon that has the Crimson Rite activated, I get to roll an additional d6. So, I will do that. Is that... No, that doesn't cost an action. That just is a thing, I guess. Hold on.
Oh.
Let me see. I think it costs a bonus action to do that. Yes, it does. Okay. So, that's my bonus action. Then I will try to hit with my short sword first.
Okay.
And that is a 23.
So as you kind of you sheath your short sword, and as you kind of come down with it, it slices right into the shoulder and kind of starts. You can see as the short blade is going down, it's slowly starting to sever the shoulder from the rest of the body. Do your damage.
Okay, so my damage is gonna be this plus 2d6. Can I make it be 2? Yeah. Okay, so that is 6 plus 7, which will be 13 damage.
Yeah, so as soon as that short sword kind of goes into it, and you carve further down, it slowly just kind of groans and falls weak to its knees. It is dead.
I have killed it! Alright.
Using our twin telepathy, I go, Vasek, good job. Now help me fuck up the skeletal guy.
How far away am I from the main bad boy?
The main baddie, you 45. You are about.
Call him
15 to
Skeletor
20
for
feet.
now on.
Okay. So I have enough speed that I'm gonna run up to that guy, and then for my second attack, I'm gonna stab him with my dagger.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is 12.
So as you go to hit, he actually swoops out of the way and dodges it. And as he does that, he kind of laughs in your face and goes, "You foolish mortal!" And as soon as he says that, he opens his book, reads another incantation, and one of the fellow undead that was beside the one you killed starts slowly.
Jesus, this guy.
Starts to rise.
Does this guy, like, seem familiar at all?
Not from when you last saw him at the tavern.
No. Like, do I note it? Is he at all familiar?
There's a hint of something.
I figured. Okay. Yeah, I was like, this magic seems icky. I recognize it from somewhere, but I can't place it.
As soon as he rises that other undead, he whips out a black rune stone, and when he does, he kisses it, and he vanishes with a poof of purple smoke.
Right. Oh, purple smoke.
Oh boy.
And yeah, so the undead. Let's see here.
He
Literally.
kissed a
Oh, I
rune
love
stone?
that. Okay, so Azabi, it is your turn. The undead that he rose is technically right beside you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So
Okay,
because
perfect.
I didn't get to use my the dex, they have to make a dex saving throw. So there's another zombie as well, right?
Yeah, there's
Is he within 10 feet of me?
the one shuffling towards the alley, or the one that spawned beside you.
The one shuffling towards the alley.
He just stopped in what he was doing, and with a groan and grumble, slowly turns around and starts coming back toward you again. He's about 25 feet away, but the zombie that just rose is about maybe, like, not even 10 feet away from you.
Okay, so can I position myself where I'm in the middle of both of them, and I'm with, like, they're both 10, like, within 10 feet, or no? Probably not, right?
No, because
Okay,
one's
all right,
20
no
and the
worries,
other
that's
one's
fine.
10. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go for the one that just spawned next to me. He has to make a dex saving throw of 11.
Of
or
11?
higher. 11 or higher, yeah.
16.
Great. Anyway, I'm gonna punch him twice with my real arms and then twice with my fake arms.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yep. That's a 24.
Perfect.
That's 11. That is a... I can't read it. My die is over top of it. A 23 and an 8.
And that was 2 hit, right?
Yeah, so I have 24, 11, 23, and 8.
Perfect. So they all hit, and it's
hit?
4 arms, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like, are they punching the
So
undead?
my 2 real arms punch him, and then my 2 fake arms punch him.
Yeah, so immediately you go in for the
Well,
punches.
I haven't done any damages yet, yeah.
No, but you go in with the punches, and from what you can see, they're starting to daze it. Roll to damage.
Perfect. And then I have a 7, a 10, an 8, and a 6.
Oh god. A 7, a 10.
So 17 plus 14 plus. So.
Yeah, so that first blow, you kind of punch it in the chest, and it goes ooh. And then the second blow, you punch it in the side, and you can hear the air. That's what was left in it, kind of gasp out. And you punch
The
2-second
hands just collapse on his head.
Yeah, you punch with your 2 like magic hands. One punches up into the crotch, and you can hear crack. And as the zombie kind of lifts up, the other arm punches down and crushes his head in.
I love it.
But he is absolutely smattered to bits and is dead.
This is why you keep me around. Okay, and I think I'm gonna move to get like as close as possible to the other one because I haven't moved yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I get within 10 feet of him?
As long as you can move.
Yeah, I can get within 10 feet.
Yeah,
because he's
110%.
20 feet. Okay, cool. So he has to make a dex save too.
Of 11?
Of 11 or higher, yeah.
He did not.
He didn't make it?
No, the
Perfect.
zombie
So he
did not make
takes
it.
2d6 force damage. Give me 1 sec.
Oh god.
He takes 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yep. Basically, I like run at him and then like my one arm backhands him.
Yeah, you kind of smack him across the face, and as you do, his jaw kind of unhinges from one side, and he goes.
And that's my turn.
Perfect.
Actually, is he the last zombie alive?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a key point and do flurry blows.
Wow, you're just going right in, aren't you?
Listen, if he's the last one, fuck it. Like, let's get it over with. And then...
that would be another. Sorry, I don't want to like be a
No, you please,
rule
please,
bitch, but like
That's okay.
No, do it.
that would be another bonus action, so you can't do it as well.
I can't do that?
Okay.
Okay. never
No,
mind.
because you did
Thank
your astral self as a bonus action.
Wait. I used my arms as a bonus action?
Yes.
Gotcha. I can use both arms, right? Like in one turn as 2 bonus actions. I don't have to like wait. It would be pointless to not have both. So I'm not saying like I don't have another action. I know that I don't have another action. I'm just saying
You have your 2 attacks.
Yeah, and then
which would be your 2 hands.
Yeah.
And then you can use as a
Both
bonus
arms.
action you spend 1 key point to summon the arms, so that would be both arms. Yeah.
That was last turn though. I have them summoned for 10 minutes.
You did move.
I did move. Yes,
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
did move.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do another attack. I cannot do flurry of blows.
Yeah, I don't
so
know like
end
if
my
they
turn.
move with you, that would be the only thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Good point. I think they do because they stay within 10 feet of me.
If they do, then yeah, you'd be able to do flurry of blows.
Jay, it's up to you.
I say.
I've never
we're
played a
gonna
monk
move on.
before, so I don't.
Yeah,
Monks
no,
are kind of
okay.
confusing.
Yeah.
So just for this one, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be okay. No, of course. I mean, I'm already.
So next is Leon.
And humble about it.
Yeah, exactly. Leon, go.
I'm gonna do something simple. I'm gonna take out
Okay.
my crossbow.
Okay.
Direct at the undead that's going after a zombie.
Okay. Do you want to roll to hit?
20.
20.
Wow.
So as you kind of breathe deep and kind of look into the middle of your bow and arrow, you perfectly line it up with the undead who is slowly shambling closer and closer to Azabi. Make your damage.
Oh,
3 damage.
Nat 1.
You know what?
Woof.
Yeah. Oh. So as
I
you kind of
worry.
Yeah.
as you aim and
appreciate
then you kind of sigh out, and before you know it, the zombie trips on one of the gravel pieces, and as you pull the trigger, it just goes into the middle of the neck and it goes and just like knocks it out instead of grabbing it out. So there's still like this little piece of wood in his neck, but he's still going.
Gotcha.
Yas, you are next.
Oh wait, no, I think.
Oh
You
wait,
can use your bonus
Wait.
action to use your spiritual weapon attack.
Yeah.
I use the spiritual weapon again as well.
What is
Okay.
your spiritual weapon?
That's a big question.
Yeah, you can make it look like any
Isn't that the
like
question?
weapon you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Does
cool.
it float? Does it just like?
Yeah, it floats around.
Oh.
And so
love
you can you can use your bonus action to like move it closer to an enemy and then attack again.
Intriguing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
what kind of damage does it do?
I don't know what it is.
1d8 plus 3.
We don't know what it is, but it is a weapon.
It is a
it is a
weapon.
weapon. We
It
know
is.
that. Alright, so unfortunately it doesn't hit. As your kind of spiritual weapon goes in, I kind of unfortunately just missed it by a smidge.
God, divinity sucks.
Yas, it is your turn.
Since I used Hunter's Mark, I'm going to really quickly use my perception
Okay.
to see, is this guy still here?
good
No, he
point.
is not.
He's not. Great,
He's
good.
turned invisible and he's sitting there jerking off.
I
Jerking off his boner.
No.
Rim
hate
shot.
this.
Anyway, thank you.
hate this.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's
I'll
not
be
here.
grumpy.
Great.
Try the catnip.
And there's only one zombie left?
Only one.
Great, awesome. I'll just shoot this guy.
Just
Do
shoot
it.
him.
I think I hit.
Perfect. So you aim up perfectly your bow and arrow. You're pissed off that you just lost the guy from the fucking hunter's mark. You're like, God damn it! So as you
You're
kind of
so
throw up, you
nimble.
put all your rage into it. And do you want to hit? Do you want to roll to hit or damage?
And it'd be 6 as well.
Perfect.
8
12.
plus. Wow. Just from a longbow.
Mhm.
Maybe rangers aren't shit.
So as you kind of fire the bow, you hit the undead in the hip, and that seems to kind of make it keel over. And it's being very slow now, and it can't lift itself back up. It looks
Still
like you,
alive?
yeah.
Jesus.
Then I hit again.
Then I punch it in the balls.
And as you
another
do,
7?
is that a 7?
I think so.
7 damage.
Wow. And as you're holding up the next one, you're like, God damn it! And then you let the bow go, and it slides right into the middle of its forehead. And as it does, its head heels back, and it falls back first.
It just
it is.
splits the head down the middle.
It hits it in the head, goes whoop.
It is. It is dead.
Perfect.
Yay.
Yay! Good job, everybody.
Great job. One moment. Perfect. So as you're kind of recuperating from what just happened, you're all kind of looking at each other in disbelief, like, what was
Bombers.
that?
Oh boy.
I am now in my tiny cat form in Vasek's arms. I'm done. I can't do anymore. I'm terrified.
It is okay, kids, you did well.
Yeah, it's just I'm not the. There were so many zombies, and the
It's
one
okay,
guy
it's okay.
he
I
disappeared.
know, shh, I know.
It's
It's okay, it is okay, it's okay.
Just like my astral arms are hugging.
It is okay.
And Vasek, as you're petting Azabi to calm him down, a little glimmer catches your eye from where
Did you
he
see that?
disappeared.
Sorry, the music there? What the fuck?
It's
The little
lining up
glimmer
perfectly
did-
every time.
So you see a glimmer from where he initially disappeared.
There is something shiny over there, kid.
And I jump out and go get it.
And
do I have to make a check or can I just see it?
no, you can just see it.
What is it?
I pick it up in
As
my
you-
mouth. What is it?
Yeah, and
Is
as
it a
you
rat?
bring
Please
it,
tell me it's a mouse.
as you bring it to Vasek, and Vasek kind of grabs it from your mouth and looks at it.
The hairball.
Just claw.
It is
What is
ripped
this?
Let it go.
purple claw.
Sorry, one more time.
It is ripped purple claw.
Mm.
Can we make a check on this in any way? Anyone?
Yeah,
able
can I
to-
make like a
Arcana?
history or like a you
For
History
you,
would make sense.
Vasek, I would make a history.
history? Okay. I have advantage on history.
Ooh.
Roll. That is a 16, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
So as soon as you peer at this piece of ripped, deep purple fabric, flashes of this fabric on a cloak come back to you. It is the same fabric.
Oh, niet. Kit, we must leave now.
I'm back in my lamp.
And
Why?
as you're kind of having this moment staring at this fabric, kind of the rest of the group is kind of looking at you strangely, wondering why the hell this piece of fabric means so much to you.
So, like, what's the deal?
Let these.
There are some figures that I have encountered in the past that
My
have
head pops
worn
out.
these.
We.
Sorry, that we have
No, you were
encountered.
speaking French.
We. Sorry.
We
Keep going.
we have encountered these hooded figures in the dark purple robes with material made the same as these cloth right here. I think that this man may be connected to them.
My lamp is chattering. It's not a good sign. It's a bad. It's not.
They are
good.
bad people.
That
And-
seemed obvious.
And as you're kind of going on about this, Vasek, Yas is kind of looking back on the encounter and kind of recognizes something in the heat of the moment when the hooded figure disappeared. Yas, could you make also a history check, or do you have disadvantage?
No, I don't have a disadvantage on it, but I did get a 6, so.
Mm,
You know what? It's fine.
You
It's
just
fine.
know.
It's just memory.
It's fine. You just know.
Hold on. No, that wasn't bad.
Yo.
Give me a second.
Come on,
Just
you
keep
got this.
rolling.
There we
18.
go.
No.
There we
18.
go. Perfect.
First
Anyway,
try.
natural 18, first try.
Leanne got a nat 20. You just didn't see it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah. You remember when he pulled out this black rune stone. You're kind of thinking about your past and what you might have done, and you remember you did do a delivery with that exact same stone.
Is it? I just pop out of my lamp. What was that stone? What does anyone?
Why
I've
did
never
he
seen
kiss
a
it?
type of magic like that in this plane before.
I have. Not,
Care to share with the class?
not the magic, but the stone. I have seen it before.
What makes it so
Who
special?
I delivered it to?
Right.
Does everyone want to go mute for 5 seconds?
Sure.
Sure.
Definitely.
Perfect.
Everyone?
Except
Okay. It is you and me again, chat. You remember my secret from earlier? You're getting all of my secrets now. My secret from earlier was about how I have scars all over my body and that I was tortured. Well, the people in the purple robes are the ones who did it. And they also healed Azabi, and that is how we met. Shh, top secret. I give you all secrets. Shh, keep it secret. Keep it safe. I don't know what else to talk about, but you get secrets. Now, I think we're good to go back in. Okay, we go.
Parfait.
Well,
Hello?
hello.
Can we come back?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Hi.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. So, what's the deal with everything?
What was the stone? Birdman, you know it?
They are from Shadowfell.
Shadowfell. I am
Oh.
familiar with Shadowfell.
It's a real nasty place.
Yes.
I didn't like it there. I didn't spend much time in the Shadowfell. It's icky.
The Shadowfell is not bad.
I know you have a history, but I just it's not for me. There wasn't a lot to do that I enjoyed doing there. Very dark, gloomy. It was a real buzzkill.
Can you describe this stone to me?
It is a black rune.
Like,
If there was more than one.
Am I able to recall what
Could-
the symbol on the
yeah.
rune was? Because I was closest.
Do a perception, right?
Sure. Yeah, I'll just
That seems like a
perception in the past tense. Well, that's a 6, so no, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
too
you
busy.
were so in the moment, you really didn't catch it. You just saw him kiss something black.
Yeah.
Could I do, like, either history or religion, whatever would apply, to see if I know, because of my, like, heritage and my time in the Shadowfell, if I know what it means or what it could be?
Yeah. I
Okay.
would do religion.
Religion. Okay. I do have advantage on religion.
Be religious.
Apparently, I don't know. That
Before
is
we
15.
Before we do this, should we start heading back to the inn? Where are we to go? Or do you want to maybe figure out what this rune is and then we'll make a course of action?
I'll just let you know it's quick. So basically, you don't know a lot about this rune, but you were told by your kind of blood hunter teachers that there are specific magic runes in Shadowfell that allow you to teleport in between dimensions.
Oh, so he.
It's
Okay.
gone to another dimension.
Vasek, do you know where he may have went with that rune?
There's no way for me to tell exactly where he could have traveled with it. Perhaps he went back to the Shadowfell, I don't know.
Well, if I am not particularly fond of that, so hopefully we don't have to go there. Let's so everybody, I think we all deserve a nice nobody got hit once, did they? Nobody was everyone's
Guess
fine.
not, no.
I hit myself.
Vasek?
That's a good point.
Didn't someone get slashed on the arm?
Do you have any healing? I don't even think it
I
matters.
also got slashed on the arm. I am the only one with blood, but that tracks.
Okay, well, while everything is going on, I'm just gonna take a short rest in my lamp.
Okay.
Is that okay? While
You have
everyone
napped, little cute.
I'm gonna go have a cat nap.
You have a cute nip.
Perfect. So as
Do
you guys...
do you want your catnip?
I'm gonna go smoke some catnip. Indra, would you like to join me in the lamp for a quick puff pass? I can bring you in. You want to join me in my lamp? I extend a paw. Out of my lamp. It's just my arm.
I think I'll pass.
It's very nice in here. I'm just saying.
I don't know you that much yet.
Yeah, it's fine.
Understandable.
I mean, dinner
Listen,
first.
Understandable.
It's not the Fae. You can eat and drink whatever you want in here. You can and then leave. It's fine. Whatever.
So-
All right, next time. Jeez.
As you guys are kind of
Try and be hospitable.
recollecting from this event that just happened in your kind of piece, you kind of got some disturbing news from some of your past that some of this may be connected. And as you're all kind of realizing this to yourselves and kind of thinking, you're slowly making your way back to Northbury. And that is where we're going to end session 1.
That was so much fun.
I hope you
I'm
guys
so
had a great time,
intrigued.
and thank you for everyone for joining us
Yeah.
on our
Yeah.
first D&D stream. I have only DM'd a couple times, so I really put a lot of energy, and I wanted this to go well. But what's important is I wanted to make the players have fun, and from what it sounds like,
Yeah.
It was
Everyone
very
had a great
good.
time.
I had a
Yeah.
Thank
great
you
time.
so
I
much.
hear fun.
I had
I'm
a
so
very
glad.
great
I hear
time.
fun.
I'm
Yes.
so glad.
We'll definitely be back for another episode. at some point.
110%. We will when we have the time and when we can figure it out, because the number one enemy of D&D is scheduling conflicts.
Yeah.
So as soon as we can figure that out, we will be back with a session 2. We will always keep you updated, but I just want to thank you once again for joining us on this fabulous ride, and I also want to thank all of the amazing players who we would not be able to have this story without them. So
Cool.
thank you out there, and thank you everyone for joining me on this beautiful campaign, and I hope to see you guys soon. Make
Really
sure to follow.
quickly. Sorry.
Mm,
I'm so sorry. I was
mhm.
just posting socials, so we'll post our social. We'll post on the House of Cultt Twitter and Instagram when we figure out when it's going to be, and we'll post the time and date of it.
Yes.
Okey-doke, and
Also, hi Meg. I totally didn't see your comment because I was so invested in the campaign.
also it'll be in the Discord if you feel like joining our Discord. There's the link for that as well, and we'll make sure we update y'all when we're coming back.
All right. I hope everyone continues to have a great night tonight, and be sure to stay hydrated and stay safe. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.